Hello Gerard. Hello Brisbane. Okay, lost. Probably the best. Tier 1 orange, but only if the fight can end fast. Initiate, second worst. Acolyte. I guess healer is only outperforming Acolyte if you are playing like cultist, yeah. So Acolyte is better than healer and worse than sprint. And the last one is Mystic. Yeah, Acolyte is probably second best if you don't have the cultist. Bako probably the best. Maybe you can say defender outperforms, but Bako output is just higher, even if it's not as consistent. And Brigand is consistent. So this team is very playable. If the curses are not insanely bad, I would like to play with this team. So what do we have with the curses? Well, I just speak about this is no. I mean free or lost, but this is terrible, yeah. For 4 points, early game you lose 4. Early game you lose 2 on each. Late game you lose either 4 or sometimes even 6. On Barbarian you lose 6. Usually you lose only 4. Okay, only. So it's like 4 points, and starting from turn 1 you're losing 20. Doesn't that sound completely awful? Because it sounds pretty awful to me, yeah? Taking 20 damage for 4 points. So I mean, of course, it also makes some healing on turn 1 become stronger, but usually start damage is really bad. It's not worth the cost. Oh yeah, okay. And rerolls allow, you can reroll exactly once. Every time you see this curse screen, you can reroll exactly once. If you after you reroll once, you are forced into whatever the second screen gives you. Which is why it's very important to evaluate whether the first screen is playable or not. Because when you reroll, yeah, in this game, when you reroll here, you never get the same heroes. So you get 5 completely different ones, which is why you see me evaluating, like, I say this is best, this is maybe second worst, and things like that. Because when you reroll, you get a different tier 1. So this starting team also influence your decision a little bit. And the curse you reroll into would also never be the same. Which is why if the curses are, some curses are free, better play with them. Because if you click reroll, they will not be available. But this is not exactly playable, yeah? So I prefer not having to pick this. Slamlet is perfectly fine. If we play this set, we actually take this. We are not playing Cultist, so Frail Edges is okay, because dodge, Lost can also dodge itself. Of course, sometimes it leads to some annoying cases, for example, especially like floor 8. This is the most annoying on floor 8. I will just say that. Of course, sometimes you get the items, again, 1 shield per turn, and again 2 shield per turn, and maybe some grade that can cover consistent block, and this cost is free. But floor 8 is always annoying, because you either face Slime Queen, which is flanking a lot, so your... I guess being flanked a lot also is sort of a synergy, but it doesn't allow you to just face tank the flank with max HP. For example, with Glacier. Like with Glacier, you usually have 9 HP, so your Swamping flanks you for like 4, who cares? You get hit for 4, and then you get hit for 4 again, you're still alive. But here with Fail Edges, you need to actually block your flank every turn. And yeah, the Triple Witches, yeah? Your explosion actually deals 4 damage to you unless you have block, which is completely devastating. And then of course the bell, passive damage 2 per turn. And the bell, you cannot justify like spending a side to block the passive damage every turn. So you are probably actually just taking 2 damage per turn until it dies. Left -1 and CP dies terrible. Of course, left -1 is fine. I say this multiple times, but this curse is a curse that feels bad. it feels bad because usually your left side is the strongest side, and suddenly you get plus -1 on that. So early game, you just feel, oh my god, this is so terrible. But very mitigatable. Like of course, it's already, unless you are like hard rolling for the left side, yeah, there's already only 42% that you even roll the left side in the first place. And multiple times when you roll into something acceptable, first row, second row, the second best side, you already accept that. So you don't even care about the left -1. And left side replacers can deal with that, for example. And left side replacers usually are stronger sides. Because your left side usually is the best side. So something like glass blade, extremely strong. Suddenly you just get 5 damage. Left -1 shuts down dance unpickable. I see. How much have I played this game? Around somewhere between 200 and 300 hours. Probably closer to 300 and 200. But I reset my stats pretty frequently, so I cannot actually know my play type. Hello, BS Bacon. Hello, VM Service. Hello, Bookshelf. But yeah, if we play with this set, we probably pick this because it's definitely not. I mean, yeah, it's definitely not this, yeah. So 5 points is locked in, and then after it's 5 points, you can either do 4-2 or 3-2 or 3-3. Or huge enemy such as Dragon +6. So what does that affect early game? Because when we get to like floor 16 and these guys have +6, who cares? So it's only about Slime Queen or the Bell. 6 HP with the Bell +1 turn. 6 HP for Slime Queen. Pretty freaking annoying because yeah, as you can see, especially if you're playing with frail edges, yeah, because I already say frail edges floor 8 is the most annoying, and now suddenly you pick the thing that buffs 2 of the 3 floor 8 boss. Like Slime Queen and the Bell both get buffed by this. Only the slavers, okay, not the slavers, the witches. But yeah, I play Spire, you play Spire, you know what I mean when I say slavers. But yeah, the witches, the boss on floor 8. Yeah, only those guys are not affected by this thing. Just don't get why Slippery is low costed. You can play around this by picking consistent hero. And there are some curses that can synergize with this. There are also some ways to play around this. Hello, Sorcerer, thank you for the good luck. But yeah, it is like what, tower armor or what? If we are playing this set, like if we are playing this set, it's probably 2-3-2-3 here because I really do not like the tower into frail edges. Yeah, floor 8 suddenly extremely dangerous. Which left -1 is already that. It's like left -1 where is the harshest in the run. Isn't it just like early game? Because late game when your sides are doing like maybe 4-5 each, this -1 is a lot less impactful, and of course you have items to play around that. You also have left side manipulators, you also have information to pick your tier 3s. So you are not going to pick something a freaking wizard with this left -1, yeah? So it's not a real downside. Now was if you're free, yeah, until you die on floor 8. Don't you see that the it's just floor 8? This thing for 2 points, suddenly you give Slime Queen 6 HP, like you that is plus half. Yeah, that just first half. It has 13 already, now it has 19. When you pick the thing, so you better not make the Slime Queen fight even worse if you end up with this. So I do not, I'm very much not interested in this for edges. The fight is already going super long. The armor, this thing just extends the fight by 1 turn, basically, in the boss fight. S Limelet is only 2 HP. Usually this thing's quite free. 2 HP takes like 1 side from you. It's not even ad red. Like last time you saw the ad red. Ad red is also roughly 3 damage average. This thing is even lower. This thing right here is only 2 damage average and it has 1 less HP. This thing is very fine for 2. So this card is good. This card is not good, but it's playable. This class is bad, and this class is okay. So we are playing with a team with one bad hero tier 1 and one bad class, which is honestly acceptable on average. So now we think about potential downfalls of this set. Like if we pick this set, like when are we most likely to die? Yeah, when are we most likely to die? It's just house floor 4, left -1, so no poison. -1 on exert is whatever, don't care. Yeah, you already see like how the impact of that -1 actually is not that big in late game. When your sides are 3 and 4, this -1 is a lot it's a lot less scary. Here it's quite annoying. It's yeah, suddenly you go to 1 pristine to 2, so you lose 2 block on this on turn 1, which is quite bad. And yeah, like the sides that have multipliers, left -1 is best. So for example, Mystic, suddenly you are losing 3 value when you get this left -1. Here Lost, you are losing kind of 2 value. Buckle, you're losing 2. Acolyte, you're losing 1, but this one always plays, so you're actually losing 1. And Initiate, you're also losing 1, maybe 1.5. But sometimes you also have safety side when you roll into it to preserve the single use. And yeah, without Lost Poison, it's still 3 HP, as Slimeless Armor 3. So Rainbow has like 14 HP, yeah. Rainbow has 14 HP with the Slimeless plus 2 with the red plus 3. So it's like yeah, 19 HP in total. With no poison damage, if Lord gets sniped, the Brigand can still deal probably 6 damage before it dies. Maybe not 6, maybe we count as like 5, like 113. 113 or 2-3, 3 turns. So Brigand deals 5 damage before it dies. Buckle can deal 2. Acolyte deals nothing. Initiate is there for the spell, and Lost can die turn 1. So yeah, Rainbow can suck if we play with S-Lamlet Armor 2. Armor left -1, because this left -1 is the harshest early game. This is also the harshest early game. It is technically harshest early game, but it's pretty tame. But these two together, 6 points to in combination, harshest early game, and the tower is also harshest early game. So of course the downfall of this set is floor yeah, floor 1B until floor 8. When we start getting tier 3 heroes, this left -1 becomes whatever, and this tower also becomes like not I mean, weird to say, because that is when the tower actually hurt. That is when the tower downside actually happens more often, yeah. But late game, I don't care about this. It's like, yeah, okay, but Sword has 46 or instead of 40, that's quite bad, but how bad is it really? And like XecnaR has 36, so yeah, oh no, XecnaR now has 36 HP. Is there background music? No. For now, no. Start damage, is start damage was armor? Yeah, just think about this. Start damage immediately right now, I'm losing 8 on turn 1. 8 damage to my face on turn 1. And that is with these heroes, yeah. When I start upgrading things, tier 2 heroes start having 8, and they're losing 4. And my turn 1 is 20 damage. Yeah, I do nothing. I go into the fight. -20. Not very interesting though. Honestly, I would like to play with Slippery Dice if I can with this set, because you see right here, Regan is good with Slippery Dice. You can accept any side here. After it exerts, then it's even cooler. Like this thing also has synergy with some exert, of course. Actually, no. Heavy Dice is the one that has synergy with exert. Exert with this is really bad. Right. Ignore me. yeah. Heavy Dice is the one that has synergy with exert. This thing with exert is actually terrible. So maybe it doesn't have synergy with Brigand after all. And on damage return cycle is 4 cost, yeah. And then you get a fat loaded 4 turns of Sandstorm in late game. What fight do we even last 4 turns? If the fight last 4 turns already means that something goes wrong, you know, in early turns. And yeah, what went wrong? You pick start damage. That is what went wrong. But it's true. If the exert sign here forces to lock, then it's pretty bad. Right? We have to roll these 4 and then accept whatever it gives us. Pretty crappy. So again, this thing is the most likely to kill you early game. Everything in here is just most likely to kill me early game. The only quote-unquote good curse in here is the S-Lamlet, yeah? So Oh, rerolling this green is scary. It doesn't force lock. Actually, no, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. I can unlock it and then keep rolling. Yeah, it's true, it's true. I can unlock it, keep rolling, and whatever I roll is always exert, so I don't really care. I can lock something else. Okay, so it does have synergy. Yeah, I guess it has synergy with both heavy and yeah, it has synergy with both heavy and slippery. Exert is just apparently just good. It's okay, it's okay. But if I play with slippery, then what is it? Is it like 4-3-3? Something like slippery, throw edges. Armor slippery with throw edges is freaking scary, yeah, because you cannot draw super consistent block, and then don't play with S-Slamlet. So maybe something like slippery, S-Slamlet, tower, and one of the three is like 2-2-3-4. 11 points. Still scary early game, right? Because basically I'm just replacing something like armor here with the slippery dice. Yeah, no matter what I pick here is the only thing that's not actually super scary early game is the S-Slamlet. What about S-Slamlet, throw edges, armor left -1? We are playing 2-3-3, 11 points. No tower because we already say floor 8 is kind of terrifying with the throw edges left -1. I hate this curse. I will just say it right now. I hate this. Like this thing, terrible. Especially when our turn 1 burst is weaker than usual with this left -1. Yeah, our burst potential on turn 1 is weaker. Turn 2 basically it says enemies cannot be touched early game. I mean, that's not true. But if you want to touch enemies, you have to spend quite a bit of resources. So whatever you kill on turn 1 is what you have to defend on turn 2. Like you cannot really kill them. And our block is weaker than usual with the left -1. Our thing is and our frail edges also mean that we constantly need to block the sides. Oh, rerolling this is so scary, but I don't like this because mainly because my team is playable. Yeah? If I reroll in here, my team probably ends up with some complete crap. Unless I high roll into like cultist flint and the curses are playable, then maybe we're chilling. But I'm going to lose damage when I reroll this orange. I'm not going to have a guaranteed Bramble solution when I reroll initiate. Acolyte is actually perfectly acceptable. That's already the second best red, unless I get exactly cultist. Paco is the best gray. Here 1. And Brigand's consistent. If we reroll into some, I don't know, like Scoundrel, Ruffian, Student, Mystic, can happen, yeah. Alloy. Then even if the curses are tame, we will die. If we low roll the first few floors. There's really no way to make this workable because I just see super high, not super high, but a bit too high chance to die before floor 8 with this set. And that is always what is terrifying to me, like dying early game, because early game you don't actually have too many options to mitigate. It's the same as Spire. Is in Act 1, what do you have? Your resources not enough, your deck has a few cards, if you don't draw these cards, you are just dying. You have a few floors to get some potions, you don't even have gold to buy things to mitigate, you have no relics. When you have less resources to manipulate, then whenever low roll happens, you cannot prevent it. And here is the same thing. It's like when the low roll happens on floor 4, floor 8, and what can you do about that? You don't have enough resources. Like for example, you are entirely relying on ever confirm can't roll same hero. I started paying attention to that, and it's actually just true. At least unless I'm super super lucky. But ever since I pay attention to it, I have not gotten a single hero, the same hero once when rerolling. And the curse is also the same. So I'm pretty sure it's correct that if I reroll, I cannot get the same hero or the same curse. But yeah, Slamnet basically is free. I mean, not free, but it's very tame for 2 points. So right now we are rolling away one good curse here. And free wedges, depending on the other curses and your team, it can be free. But I guess 1 or 3 to reroll into cultists, then the free wedges is not even so good to see if we get that. And yeah, I guess this is bad, this is bad, this is not even super good, this is terrible, and this is not very good. So the curses reroll is okay. It's just I'm just really scared rerolling this team into a way worse one because this team is very playable. But yeah, we are rolling. We are rolling, and maybe spire can happen depending on what I see. I hope not. But we'll see. Mage, okay, mage is fine. We are probably playing with monster. Oh my god. Oh, scary stuff. Scary stuff. I am forced into unless I'm playing with Skulk. Skulk with monster column, absolutely terrifying because third one they have +2 in the column. So suddenly your grave summoning 3 bones. You already saw like how the monster column sometimes can give you like such a harsh turn 1, yeah, yesterday. And now we add another +1 to that. Because if I do not take this Skulk, we are playing monster column osteoporosis and some garbage. But okay, this is definitely a lock-in. And this is definitely a lock-in. Because monster column is the most harsh early game anyway, so you pick something that punish your late game like this, not a huge issue. Was it would we roll or not? I'm not sure because this starting team is okay. I would say compared to the last starting team is not significantly worse. But yeah, if you are forced into something expensive spell, then suddenly maybe that's not true because the mage cannot cast this now. The mage can never cast this on turn 1 if I take this expensive spell. And this is crippling for you in late game. 16 streak was the record, is 17. Right here, right here. Current record is 17. Oh, terrifying. Oh, I don't want to play with Skok. It's like Skok monster column opens some such nasty low rolls on turn 1. The moment you break a single turn 1, you will die. I really don't want to play with it. What about 442? Is 442 insane or not? Barricade can be played around. Barricade can be played around. Barricade with monster column is weird, yeah. So if we play into barricade, maybe we can do expensive spell because expensive spell usually expensive spell basically means that you cannot do your burst chain anyway. If you generate a lot of mana, honestly, you probably don't generate a lot of mana because if you pick expensive spell, you are picking the hero around it. But there's no such thing as you generate like maybe 6 mana and you burst something 3 times. That is what barricade prevents you from doing. And with expensive spell, you are not doing that. I kind of want this harpoon, but this is a very strong item. It's just that we cannot really fit this in. 11? No, 11. Why is Master Column suddenly worse than expensive spell? Because I do see the expensive spell with the barricade is a small synergy. Harpoon isn't even that good, really. I mean, okay, to be fair, Harpoon with barricade is terrible. So that is something, yes. Harpoon with barricade, not exactly the super nice combo, but Harpoon standalone is a very strong tier 4. What do you mean is it even that good? You transform you transform a blank into 3 damage, maybe 4 damage, and it's scalable with other item is scalable with any kind of boost. It's extremely strong for tier 4 item. 5 to 3. Oh yeah, you can also compare. Like we can talk a bit more about how bad the start damage is. Yeah, the start damage. Just think about it. You have start damage. Yeah, you have start damage. Turn one you take 20 damage to your face. Yeah. How much damage, extra damage, do you think this thing is on turn one? Assuming you're facing 3 enemies, and they all high roll into the +2, so you get +6 on the enemy side. Is that even 20 damage? Yeah, no, really, just think about it. Is that even 20 damage? Even if they all roll you're facing 3 enemies and they all roll the bad side. Like 1 out of 2. And now you have this curse of 4 points that deal 20 damage to your whole team on turn 1. Yeah, sounds pretty garbage, right? Now, if you pick Master Column Scock in Osteoporosis, yeah, something about this I don't love is that usually this thing when you get to late game is not, it's relatively tame. But if we are picking this combo, we will always face lethal damage on somebody when we get to tier 3 heroes. Because they don't actually get that much HP now. They have maybe like, normally they have something like 8 to 9, yeah? So you get -2, you're playing with like 6 or 7 max HP. And turn on you're facing lethal damage on maybe 2 or 3 of them. Because the something like the core hitting you for the 10 damage, 9 damage. And some nasty AoE suddenly hits you for 3, 4 your whole team. Maybe some Jinx hits you for like 5 the whole team. The Hydra is clipping you for 7. So terrifying late game still. And it's not even good early game, so I don't like to play with this combo. We can ignore Master Column and do Skok instead. Sometimes your again, yeah, Skok with this is anti-synergy because turn 1 when you are facing multiple lethal damage on turn 1 is really annoying to deal with. Because you need to block multiple things or you also need to kill multiple things. Doesn't always happen, especially if we have to pick some other garbage curses from here. I think we are playing with expensive spell. And if that is so, then your expensive spell Osteoporosis, and then we think about where the barricade or Master Column is worse. So barricade means that we are less likely to kill something on turn 1. How often do I pick 10 point curses? Really rare. The only one I play with and can win somewhat regularly with is Undying 10. So first 2 turns unkillable. I mean, okay, I reset my stats a bunch, so this is probably not showing too many things. It's only Hero Exert Alpha, some Ed Ogre, some Ed Ogre, Hero Death, Undying 10, and some other garbage. The only one I feel comfortable playing is Undying 10, but that's also is very team dependent. Because you need to make sure you don't die again, you don't die floor 4 for it. Saber is only 8. I think Saber is only 8, unless it's actually 10. And I don't remember how much Saber actually costs. Edward Chip is 9. So yeah, expensive spell already says that turn 1 we are less likely to kill something. And Barricade also says that turn 1 is we are less likely to kill something. So that is a small synergy, but only if the spell is impactful enough that we can kill the one on the back on turn 2. We can pick around that. We can pick some like for example early game right here the mesh spell can one-shot things. And that is very good with the Barricade. Afterwards, you can pick some maybe long range spell, like for example the Evoker, the Caldera, a little bit of the Druid, something like Vine. Of course, gets worse. Yeah, so Herbalist stocks down the drain. Uh, 5-4-3. Yeah. The problem is that I don't want 5-3. Don't you think this 5-3 is insanely terrifying? Of course, if I do not think osteoporosis, yeah. So you can compare like turn one maybe they get +1 to side because we are honestly if we are picking these enemies do not get buffed. Just look at this. Like you pick this, you do not get extra. You do not give enemies any extra damage, yeah. But you give them a lot of HP. It's fake HP though. It's not real HP. It's fake HP. In fact, you can even. Oh wait. What about this? I do not even think about this because dash shield normally is completely awful, yeah. But what about something like this? Sounds stupid, no? Yeah, I think it sounds incredibly stupid because with the barricade, if you are not finding real solutions, then your way to play barricade is just you soften them up like maybe one by one a little bit, and then you roll a good turn and then you kill them all of them in one turn. With this dash shield, that's not possible. Like when you soften them up and maybe you have like 2 to 3 HP on all of them, and suddenly you kill one, and then the second one comes to the front, and then yeah, it no longer can be killed. It's terrible. This concept is pretty annoying because it does tell me that early game is already not free. Yeah? Early game is already not free, and then late game there's always a risk that I die. No matter what I pick here, late game I can die. So there's no such thing that we get past a certain point in this run. We are home free, or the early game is free, so we can have time to prepare for the curses late game. Right? No such thing here. It's going to be rough early game and it's going to be annoying late game. No matter what we are trying to do. But I really do not like the combo of giving enemies damage and giving ourselves minus HP like this. Because as I said, if you are facing lethal on multiple heroes on turn 1, it's really difficult to play. And this is a 50% chance that they roll extra damage, yeah. So it's rough. Expensive spell, yeah. On the mage early game, you need to store 5 mana, so probably it's like you store 3 mana at the start. This is the bad curse. This is the bad curse, and this is the fair curse. So if it's more possible, I would like prefer to play with this over this. I do think this is not worth 4 points. Maybe it's actually worth 5. And this is the fair 5, so the effect between these two are not so different. You can ignore this number kind of. But it does have anti-synergy with the other two things here, because with the barricade, the enemies take longer to kill, and suddenly you get owned more by the monster column. And also again, if monster hit harder, you die easier with this late game. So it's just in an awkward spot where this curse is bad, but it doesn't have anti-synergy with the other curses, unlike this one. Is there any way, shape, or form this death shield can be included? Not really. No. Because yeah, once again, everything in here is either boosting things or making them harder to kill. Both have anti-synergy with the death shield. So we cannot touch this death shield. Oh, Sculpt turn 1 is so much worse than Sculpt turn 2. Like, holy crap. Sculpt turn 2 is 2 points, yeah? So it's like 2 points +1 to all sides for enemies, but it's so much better than this turn 1 +1, even though it's only 1 point less. Yeah, we are probably playing with 4-4-2 here, and this set is terrifying because it shuts down quite a bit of things for you even in late game. So this is I would call this a bad set of curse. So this one will be rough. If we don't die early game, this one will still be pretty rough later. But I think we are going with 4-4-2. I think the lawyer spell, yeah. So if you're trying to store mana for the mage, like this is facing lethal easily because it's 4 HP, this is facing lethal easily because it's 4 HP, this is also facing lethal easily because it's 4 HP. And we cannot really burst to block because, yeah, it costs freaking 3 mana. This cannot dodge itself. But something slightly okay is that we do have one range side for the barricade sometimes. But it's scary. This is a scary set. I wonder what kills me more often early game. Okay. Late game, I know the monster column maybe is like slightly worse than this expensive cell, yeah. But what about early game? Because even barricade monster column early game is also yeah, barricade monster column early game is also so insanely bad. What about monster column expensive spell? What if I don't take barricade and then just take like 5 4 2? We are comparing this and this, but what about them together? So enemies get more damage. I have less damage and I have less HP. So they will all work together against me, yeah. But I can have I roll normal size and I can focus one down. Most likely can still create 3 mana on turn 1 later on, so I can still burst for 2 damage, and then the non-blue heroes are still functional. Because with the barricade, immediately something like this fight. Is it so monster column troll Rambo. Barricade Bram was annoying because you are forced to kill the red. So you need to deal the full 14 damage before killing the Rambo. Hello Kevin, thank you for the good luck. And yeah, we need some good luck right now because this is difficult to play. No matter what we pick here is going to be difficult regardless. Yeah, maybe this is when I should just try to minimize the risk of dying early game because this starting team is extremely easy to kill. It's like we have 4 HP on each of these things, yeah. And if one of them die with these curses, like how do we play the fight afterwards? Is there any argument for something like 3-4-4? No, 3-4-4, but no way, right? There's no way 2-2-3-4 is better than 5-4-2. Scott Death Shield, so you basically accept the case that you low rolling on turn 1 with the monster column because it's honestly, if you low roll on turn 1 with the monster column, it's the same as a Scott. But from turn 2 onwards, you can no longer get old. But Scott Death Shield doesn't work until you kill one enemy. So Scott Death Shield does mean that for turn 1, if there's one enemy that's extremely threatening, you can kill that and then that stops. But of course you do need some answers to illusion, so the Fiend or Druid is almost necessary for mid game, yeah. Maybe sometimes it will. How about this in spy terms, like getting a normality on floor one? I'm kind of choosing between maybe you can say how do I put this in spy term? This is something that has a pretty decent chance to just kill me in the early game. So maybe it's maybe this is start taking damage. Like option 3, you start taking 15 damage, 18 damage in your face for a small benefit because the other options are pretty hot garbage. So it's very easy to die next one. Yeah, I actually don't know because any set I see is just anti synergy with each other. It's like every set I can see is anti synergy with each other. Okay, to be fair, if we want to play very long fights, the Skok is not the worst thing, but the monster column is actually quite bad if you want to play long fights. The Skok on turn 1, the Skok is basically testing your ability to mitigate on turn 1 and then maybe can come back into the fight. Either you end the fight on turn 1, you get into a commanding position, or you somehow mitigate the entire turn 1 and then play a long fight from there. So is there anything in here that enables me to play a long fight successfully? Because the Scalper, we kill one of them turn 1 and then Death Shield. If we do not hit Fiend, Druid, and we see illusions in mid game, what's the plan? Not a lot of a plan. Yeah, there's not really one. But no matter what we pick here, there's always going to be some risk. Osteoporosis is saying that mitigating one is more difficult, so that is also anti-synergy for late game. Usually for late game you don't want to play slow, but sometimes you're forced to. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 4. It's also not it, right? Yeah, there's nothing in here that enables me to play slow with 2, 3. Like, that's your Skok. That's your Skok, and then I still have to take Monster Column, which is terrifying, or I have to take 2, 4, which is also leading nowhere. So we probably get rid of that plan. Yeah, it has to be osteoporosis because this thing has no downside until floor. What we get 6 hero upgrade, so is that floor 1, and yeah, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 is when we first get the downside of this, and it's -2, and until the end it's -10. Grizzly Bear, thank you very much for the sub and the 18 months. Appreciate a lot. So yeah, osteoporosis has to be locked in if we say the curses are going to be rough early game no matter what with the starting team. Because I don't see a way to play with these two together with the other curses. Yeah, when in doubt, we probably go for a process of elimination. So we say that these things are not together. If these things are not together, I do not want that shield. So here again, what are our options? It's like again, yeah, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 4. Can we not play 2, 2, 3, 4? I don't think so. How is that playable for? No, really. How is that playable? Because the scout rescue means the turn 1 you still need to kill something. Yeah? So barricade is not really it. If you are talking 2, 2, 3, 4, it has to be this with the extensive spell. But don't you think, first of all, that's not even free for early game. Because your turn 1, you cannot roll the mesh spell ever. Yeah, turn 1, you simply just cannot roll your mesh spell ever. So the chance to burst things out on turn 1 is already lower. And don't you think that this set late game is terrifyingly bad? Extensive, yeah, of course. This is unplayable if you pick these together, so of course you need to do with this 2, 2, 3, 4. But don't you think this is just killing us late game? Like, early game is not even free with this team. And late game is completely awful. Before I do that, I just do 2, 4, 4. Okay, yeah, what do you think? Like, I'm quitting Spire or what? Like, yeah, my defect sample is like 22-7 is going so bad, I want to quit Spire. Interesting. Just barely above 70%. Yeah, might as well quit Spire now. But yeah, of course not. No, really, I just have no idea. No matter what I see, these can kill us. Early game, this can kill us late game. Maybe we can think about tier 2 upgrades, but it's also like completely random. What tier 2 we get first, yeah. You cannot even count on upgrading your... You cannot even count on keeping your blue. It's like something you say, yeah, okay, maybe I keep my blue. So because mage spell is good with expensive spell. Suddenly, floor 1 you are off for, yeah, I don't know, statue Caldera. Yeah, okay, Caldera is already a good case. Like statue here. Actually, on turn 1? No. Actually, on every single enemy. And this is why this is so terrible. This is only turn 1. No, that shield is every single time something dies, it will shield 2 to all. So it already blocks all the bone damage. So even though expensive cell is better than column, expensive cell is reducing our damage. Monster column is boosting their damage. So if you say we can somehow go full glass cannon, you can do 235. But that's like very scary because the moment we break on damage and turn on, we will die. Yeah. If you pick something at 235, the moment you don't roll your damage and turn on, you will die. I mean, of course, if they also roll the side that have +2. But that's not super unlikely. It's 25% per enemy. And usually you're in mid game you cannot kill 2 enemies in turn 1 either, so it's only -1 enemy, and then there are maybe 2 or 3 other enemies still there rolling the +2 sides, and you get like destroyed. Oh yeah, let's maybe think about envision how the maybe it's the 2-4-4 fight can go. So turn 1 we roll some mana from the mage. We bank that mana, we just don't use the spell. And in 2 turns, maybe in total, we roll 5 mana. And then we can burn something down, play something. So that is the job of the mage. For early game, it's pretty clear cut. And with that, it does work well with the barricade. For the others, if we are not talking about the blue, then expensive spell is free. So we are just playing with the barricade 4 points. No, really, because we start with mage, I think this 2-4-4 is pretty playable. It's not good, but probably playable. VM service best trick. VM service is VM service has 9. Like yeah, you can check the leaderboard. VM service right here, best 2. This is Peter. Yeah, this is Peter. But yeah, we probably do 2-4-4. This thing is going to be insanely bad late game, but we figure out how to deal with that with our items. You say does not look good? Yeah, you tell me about it. This set does not look good. Yeah, you just tell me about it. This set definitely does not look good. For 2 spell, I was thinking a bit about that, but I think 2-4-4 works slightly better. Because you already see this thing work. It's like this is more difficult to kill something on turn 1. But even if you kill something on turn 1 with this monster column, you might still have problems. I hate barricade though, but yeah, monster column with the osteoporosis together is just terrifying later. So like for 2 better barricade heroes rely on mana to kill enemies, yeah. Honestly, no matter what we take here, our late game is going to be rough. So I'm just thinking like what is the better things early game. What's the learning curve on this game? Is it as complex as say the Spire? I would say it's not as complex as Spire, but there's definitely a lot of complexity to it. If you are talking about things you can beat max, just look at this. Like how long am I on this screen already? And there are still a lot of things I haven't even considered yet, yeah. And I don't think it's very productive, or I don't have enough time to think about it. It's that potential tier 2 upgrades that we see on floor 1 and floor 3. Learning curve of this game is I mean, the jump from hard to unfair is a little bit big. I would say that. The base game is not too difficult once you get familiar, and the hard difficulty is also not that difficult. But the jump from hard to unfair is fairly big. There's a lot to learn about this game, but and I would say the learning curve is not that smooth, but it's a good game. Has enough complexity, has enough in players' control, and it's difficult enough to keep you interested. How is it to go glass cannon? Because I just see this glass cannon actually does not hurt our ability to deal damage on turn 1. No matter what else we pick, our ability to deal damage on turn 1 is crippled, yeah? But if we pick 2, 3, 5 with osteoporosis, our damage on turn 1 is the same. In fact, wait. What about this? I did not even talk about this, but what about this? Sounds pretty insane to pick Dash Shield over osteoporosis. But it does mean that after we weather the storm in late game on turn 1, if we survive turn 1 in late game, yeah, suddenly on turn 2 we are playing with just 5 points of curse, because the scout is not doing anything, and if we are blocking, this thing is not doing anything. Though like because of Great Chance illusions can deal with. Illusions we actually can deal with, but Grave, I agree. Grave is terrifying if we are facing a fight with more than one Grave. But illusions we can deal with. Illusions, any Fiend, any Druid, any Fiend, any Druid, any Whir, we kill all of them in one go, and then that show doesn't even. As you see when I got it, yes, this thing is terrible. But this thing, I mean, I guess round 11. Yeah, we deal with this when it comes, right? It's just super scary, but I talk about it, yeah. The moment we break on, if we pick this 2, 3, 5, the moment we break on damage, we break our damage roll in late game, we will die on turn 1. But it's true, this thing is much rougher in mid game. But I don't want to play with the things that make us makes enemies harder to kill on turn 1 like this, like any of this combination. It's so insanely terrible, because enemies get extra damage, we get less damage, and then we cannot kill them. And what the hell is our plan? Like, yeah, what the hell is our plan then? Is that line with take Harpoon? I don't think so. Because Harpoon already cannot play with this barricade. So if you want to take Harpoon, it probably has to be something like 3, 4, 5 like this. Like Sculpt or Expensive Spell Monster Column. Which, I don't know, does that sound does that sound better to you or not? Because it certainly does not sound better to me. Like this barricade is completely unpickable with this, yeah. So it's either like 3, 4, 5, or we do. This is not even enough points, so you need to take this column. And yeah, afterwards maybe something like this, like 2, 2, 3, 5, 2. No, but I think we're actually playing with this 3, 2, 2, 3, 5. Extremely terrifying, because our starting team, even in early floors, yeah, because our starting team is only 4 HP. Yeah, our starting team is also 4 HP, so we are facing lethal damage extremely easily with this on turn 1. And later on in the run, floor 11 also completely terrifying. But it does open up a decent path to victory here. Where it's that if we can force enough damage on our heroes, like, we are okay. And the mid game of this is not. I shouldn't say that way. Scout +1, there's always a chance you run into a terrible fight and you die. But if we survive turn 1 and suddenly this curse disappears, yeah? If we these curses are always here and it's going to be bad every turn. I think I'm playing 2 3 5 after. And yeah, if we die, it will be quite fast. If we die, the fight will be quite fast. Like turn 1, we enter the fight. Yeah, dead. No solution. Whereas I happen to it adds the tier 4 item for you. You gain a free tier 4 item. Replace right side on one with a good item. Yeah, 2 3 5, and if we die fast, then I guess Spy Temple can continue today. We do 2 3 5. Oh my god, this is so terrifying. I would definitely like to have a little bit more HP in my team if I'm playing with this, and not something that's missing 1 out of 8. Yeah, we have the tips in here 1 out of 8. Turn 1 we miss damage completely, and yeah, we are destroyed. Because the alloy also cannot really block. On 4 HP it also dies. Terrifying. Especially with the mage, because mage most likely cannot play on turn 1 either. If we upgrade the red to tier 2, then it can. Because the red tier 2 has 2 mana usually. And you can roll 2/2 and you can kill something on turn 1. But if we are picking 2 3 5 like this, I think the mage can go. The mage can go slightly earlier than the others. Save it to 6, I mean that's also only +2. And the item falls off fast, and this is also terrifying late game. So we'll see. This is going to be bad. I mean, I can also just never roll this monster column side, and then we're chilling. Like maybe every enemy rolls the left side. Yeah, what if every single enemy I see just roll the left side, you know? Oh, Skog on turn 1 rolls right side, and summon 2, and then the Lich also weakens 2, and then we cannot heal. And things are bad. But yeah, what can you do? Column, yeah, column is playable. Column I think is fair. I wouldn't say this is a 4. If you ask me what number I would put for this, maybe 4.5. But it's definitely at least fair. Talk is nasty, but everything else in here is also nasty. And I play the game 4-4-2 even worse. 4-4-2 gets you into a very weird situation in mid game. Extremely weird situation where it has some small synergy with each other, but it also makes the solution for this harder to come by. And this needs a solution. If you do not have a solution for this, you will lose. Yeah, this curse alone, if you do not have a solution for this, you will die. Because you cannot actually kill anything. Yeah, everything is a core, and you know how bad cores are. And they stay permanently in at the bottom, yeah? They do not... I mean, to be fair, only one of them is at the back unless they lose the same amount. But it's not good. Yeah, terrifying stuff. So yeah, hope for the best, because we if we do not get the best here, we will die. Alloy cannot break. This is currently 3. It blocks, but soldier goes to 1. I guess that's fine, because the no heavy side will not target the fighter next turn, and we maybe can kill the wolf right now with these rolls. Can keep this. 3 block is better than basically every other side, and I don't care about focusing block on the fighter because the no heavy side will not hit it. Yeah, if the wolf is still surviving and doing AoE again, then having this is good. We are blocking 1 to 3 here. Fighter 1 damage can do better. Getting 1 block is not super insanely terrible, because on turn 2 this card goes away, so it's only monster color. Healer, I accept this side. The healer does not play on turn 1, and there's only 1 better side, so I accept this side right now. So we can roll these 2. Good. We don't want this. I mean, I don't mind it over the 1 damage, but of course we want to roll for 2 damage, yeah, and it cannot break. Okay. Also 1 HP and fighter also makes the man stronger. So we can either do here and try to kill it with double burst next turn, or we can go here. The wolf is doing like 4-5-4, and also 5. I can hit any random target. The no, if it's doing exert, it's going to be 7 damage. So it's very very difficult to block here. But we also can flare it instant kill. Let me know on who is it, because if we are flaring next turn, then we waste less damage on the no, you know. If the no is not doing exercise, we ignore it next turn most likely. Because it's doing like 6 or 5 damage, and we have 4 in here. Actually, no, that's pretty difficult to block. But I just have a feeling that we are flaring this thing next turn most of the time. Unless it rolls like the 5 heavy side and it hits a 4, so we can block easily. I mean, you can also, I mean, yeah, of course you can bank mana and do this, you roll 1 mana and you burst here twice. But suddenly you are wasting 2 damage over just flaring. I want to put 3 damage here. Because depending on what the node is doing next turn, maybe you can even just roll 3 damage here, kill this, and then block the node, and then the turn after it's gone. And the wolf sometimes, if the wolf does not threaten me next turn with, if it rolls these sides for example, then we can also just flare the node, and then the wolf is a 3. I mean, this thing does roll the heavy, this 2 damage actually we accept. 4 damage here, not super easy to block, not super difficult. If we do this and then 2, this guy already dies, yeah. And this roll 1 mana, we already have it. If it doesn't, then we can also just burst the healer. So this already kills the wolf, and we can roll the others. We have it. Force soldier. Yeah, we are forced on soldier 6 HP, so pretty terrifying with this, but unthinkable. So we are forced into soldier here. This is what I'm talking about, right? When I say that even if we want to calculate something that, oh, maybe I want to keep my mage, something you are not allowed. Sometimes you are not allowed to. Like for example, here you see enchanter versus some other blue, like a bad blue, maybe a jester. Yeah, you still need to pick your jester, because otherwise you are picking up this garbage. So yeah, this at least soldier. I mean, consistent output of course, but I don't mind soldier usually. Soldier with these things that not being killed on turn 1 is more important. It's not as good. But yeah, it's consistent. Consistency is good. This thing needs to die. Good thing soldier can take care of it. So soldier can take care of it on its own. So they have 6 HP. This thing is spike 5, so no problem. They can kill it. But yeah, just look at this garbage. Holy moly. This is our future, yeah. So you can see this as a preview for the future. Yeah, keeping here is fine. Like everybody already lives with this. So I would like to roll 2 block for alloy, but if it rolls 1 block, it's not so bad. Rolling 1 block also means that we can man. So for example, it rolls 1 block 1 mana, no problem. This we keep. Range side will be better, so that we can safely kill the taunt, and so they can hit here, but we don't roll the thief now. And yeah, got this roll, yeah. This is the wood side. I mean, it's not the worst side because it can also shield 1 for soldier, but we are like mending soldier most likely. And yeah, we're actually not even mending. What am I even talking about? Then we rock going forward, yeah, it is. It is. Mid game terrifying, late game is not even so much better because we don't have that much HP. Already solved, so. Also breaking on items, yeah? Breaking on tier 1 item here. This is We don't want to play with this region. So we pick a shot. Because random into tier 0 right now is just terrible. And maybe this makes yeah, maybe this can guide us to choose a tier 2 item. There are some good ones, like some short sword, some gold arms can work, like, and yeah, this is just not good with these classes. Just keep going trade, yeah, Eye of Horrors, yeah, easy. Just keep going to trade, suddenly we have a freaking Eye of Horrors. No, it's true, it's easy. Big synergy, no, it's not, we need big synergy, it's just the other item is not doing anything or good for us. And random tier 0 is not exactly super nice. If we random into tier 0, might as well just pick this, you know what I mean. And it does open up a high roll case of yeah, golden thread, and suddenly we gain +1 on all sides on like whichever one we choose, which is a tier 9 item. Yeah, +6 damage on the healer. Yeah, that's about what I expect. So this is not blockable unless we kill both of these on turn 1. And yeah, 4 damage pain again. You see what I mean by when I'm saying 4 damage, 4 max HP is really bad, because yeah, turn 1 you see it like this, suddenly we have lethal damage on 2 heroes. What do we do? For example, here if only the healer is being hit, like for example Mage is a blue that has 5 HP, it doesn't die from this, then we can simply ignore this, and maybe we can roll enough size that kill both of these on the same turn or something close. Like this healer most definitely is dead, and we go into level 4 with at least 1 hero with half HP, which is a downward spiral, because it's going to keep dying. The item not good, and if it's on tier 2 hero sounds strong, because yeah, it's the same as you blind pick a catalyst. Is picking catalyst on floor 1 a good thing or not? Yeah, it's picking catalyst on turn on floor 1 a good thing or not? Because that's essentially what you are doing. So you can roll better. 2 block right now is not the good thing, because you can block Mage, and then maybe a lot can do something else. I would prefer to roll 3 damage, of course, because 3 damage also gives us a clean burst kill here. This repel size doing 2 damage to the size, which actually is okay. I might keep this. But yeah, everything else can roll, because even if we hit the 2 block, is not the worst. But yeah, you see, when we low roll like this, everything hits the middle column. So we are hitting 1 out of 8. You see what happens when you also have Scorch. Yeah, these 3 enemies, we low roll 1 out of 8. And we face an unblockable attack. There is no way to block this, unless we kill them all. We definitely keep, and yeah, we roll soldier, we roll everything else. So we low roll 1 out of 8 with the size, and we low roll 1 out of 8 on the tips, because tip not hitting any size also 1 out of 8. So that's 1 out of 64. But at least we can kill the whips cleanly. And yeah, healer breaking is also not the best thing, but we only need to deal 4 damage next turn for them to run away. So healer dies, but that's about it. Not bad, I mean, not good though. It could be better, it could be way better. Soldier probably... Nah, 2 damage is good enough, 2 damage is good enough. Like, the only way 2 damage is bad is that we roll exactly this side. Maybe 2 block is fine too. No, yeah, no reason for soldier not to roll. Yeah, no reason for soldier not to roll, because on flame makes them run away, and if we have one more turn to store mana, if roll 2 damage, then everything is just good. And this already saves the alloy, so we can keep that. Draw 4, oh, Bramble. Yeah, we are forced to rogue. Yeah, we are forced to rogue here, so we pick the rogue. Oh god. Sparky OP, yeah, sure, Sparky OP. Rogue, yeah, Rogue is not good here. It's exactly. I see this rainbow, and then here's a Rogue, and yeah, we are forced to pick it because our other choice is Sparky. And turn one, we also want focus damage, so it's no trapper, it's no. Honestly, even Gambler sometimes can do something. Maybe you can say this side is okay, but yeah, generally speaking, Rogue is only dishing out 2 damage to a random target, which is exactly not what you want. But Sparky doesn't even deal damage on turn 1. Yeah, sometimes dodge on turn 1 can play. We are terrifying. Just look at this 4 damage cliff on turn 1. That is without the scope, right? So it's 5 damage cliff. I can hope we get mana orange and red. Yeah. I hope Jester cap. Unless we die now. don't you think that it's super easy to die right here? Explain why Sparky is bad. Just look at the sides. Because usually, normally speaking, your only source, your biggest source of mana is the blue hero. Yeah. So right here, the healer has access to mana, but usually you get only 1. Which means on turn 1, look at the side Sparky. Blank. 1 mana, terrible for a tier 2 hero. 0 damage charge, so it requires you to have mana to even do anything. So it's also an anti-roll on turn 1. And 1 very good side. So you have 1 very good side. And 5 basically empty sides. With 6 max HP on a tier 2 hero. Oh, that is completely awful. Yeah, that is completely awful. And it doesn't even have synergy with itself, yeah, because it's true. It doesn't even generate mana. So if unless the rest of your team is generating mana, somehow this thing on turn 2 is not even doing anything. And then on turn 3 maybe it's strong. But on turn 3, yeah, your team is dead. And Riverside, yeah, okay. Yeah, we are forced into the rock, and I don't know, do we die here or not? Okay. At least this rainbow is showing mercy. It's not clicking us for 5 damage on turn 1. Holy moly, okay, if it kills the alloy, so be it. Take my alloy, man. Yeah, please take my alloy. So, what of this drop side? Because 1 poison on rainbow immediately on turn 1 is not so bad. It deals 2 damage. The dot side right now is useless. The cruel side I don't want to roll right now. And this incantrip goes away, yeah. And if it goes away afterwards, I also roll blanks. I think I keep this. So the definitely don't want to roll damage because we cannot stay in this fight for too long. Our block is gone, so this is still 4 damage cliff, yeah, which means that it one shot this and one shot this and also kill the soldier. I cannot stay here for long. I want to kill this on turn 2 if I can. So 2 damage here. Next time we can maybe have a 5 damage flare, which is 7 damage. 7 damage. Rogue also poison plus 1 is like 8, but usually 7. 7 if the rogue can roll the cruel side, we already have a kill. Does this 1 damage matter on the alloy? Because I kind of want to roll. Maybe I want to roll this small, but every other side is empty, right? Compared to this repel. Because this repel at least deals 1 damage to the rainbow or to the red. The only better side is the mana, and it's not even guaranteed to be better. So I think I keep this. But soldier definitely wants to roll damage and heal absolutely every side is alive. So we roll these 2. Keeping 3 heal not the worst it plays fully right now, and it does mean the next turn the clip will not one-shot this. Poison is 2 poison AoE, so it will kill this and will kill this, but not the healer if it's on 5. I want to roll mana. So 1 out of 6 it bricks, but the other cases are way better. As in single use, yeah. This thing has a passive to add all single use to your side, which is why it needs to die fast. If it doesn't die fast, you run out of sides. Yeah. I also want to roll healer. 1 out of 6 with brick, and even the brick case is not super insanely unplayable because there's also another 1 out of 3 that it also buys again next turn. Well, 1 out of 6. But so they did roll 3 damage. So we can go 3 here, but most likely we are going 3 here. And if we roll 2 mana next turn, we flare it already dies. So yeah, this is what we go with. And of course we buy 2 mana. Lagavulin, kind of. This is kind of the Lagavulin. Okay, it is dead. Now, of course, it's very difficult to keep all 5 alive with these curses if something dies from the turn before, yeah? But maybe we can do it sometimes. Okay, getting past Rainbow smoothly because turn 1 is shows mercy is a good thing. Oh, Twin Dagger? Oh, Twin Dagger with our Emerald Shot. Because this is useless with that, and random tier 1 also doesn't work. On the other hand, this thing works immediately on a little bit on the alloy, and we can put it even on the healer. And statue, yeah, statue is open. I mean, I don't know how good statue is with these curses, but it is open. So we probably spin on alloy and we spin on healer, or do we want to spin on bro? Spinning in this fight is not super amazing because we want to overkill, but it's not like this side is overkilling anything either. We spin. How the side is looking? Yeah, it will kill something. Yeah, it will kill something. So screw the healer. If this side, if this guy hit us, we will die. Whichever one they choose to hit, that thing will just not survive. So we keep it like this and try to go in. Okay, the rock. Oh, not bad. Rock can block. If we sack the alloy, if we dream big, we can maybe make it free on turn 1. And the alloy cannot. I mean, it can break now with the dagger. But I don't think I want to keep the dot side. It's like right here. Let's say we even keep these things. Yeah, it goes down to 4. Is yeah, 4 is not enough. We need to reduce to 1 or to 2, and then we overkill with this or with this. Oh, the link in chat for World Sheet? Yeah, you can. I mean, I can do it myself, but you can you can also just do it. I do not block links in the channel. But yeah, roll everybody. I don't think I want to keep this dot side. Wait. Wait, if you just roll like a god, then maybe this cost is free, guys. Yeah, if you just roll like that, maybe the curses are free. Yeah, illusions are here to get owned by our twin daggers. I don't like Jester. Play with these curses is not the best. I don't like Jester, but Faye is definitely worse than usual. But we do have yeah, I guess twin dagger with Jester as a small combo. Yeah, Faye with these curses are just pretty bad, right? And Jester Dot side also plays well with this on turn 1. Yeah, we replace these sides, the Dot side plays well, this plays way worse than usual because of these curses. It just probably just okay. Now of course this spell is extremely sad now because we are spinning. But not much you can do, right? Because this spell doesn't play. The circle doesn't play, these sides do not play, and if the weakness side doesn't play, then the phase is not very good. And 5 actually on turn 1 again, extremely difficult to block for it to not die. What spell? Yeah, what spell? Honestly, still here. I don't care about the heal side. Hello, Gideoli, thank you for the good luck. And on the alloy is still better on the Jester. So we keep it like this. Okay, just spin some things because I see that these are not very nice. They are not dead, but yeah, they are dying. This deck needs to die though. Relics and cards, these are okay. They are strong early game, but these curses are rough in every single part of the game. So this is not quite a situation where we survive early game, we will win the run. In late game, we can just randomly see a fight, something like this we cannot deal with, and we die turn 1. It is yeah, very possible for that to happen. I would like this snake to die. Do I want it to die enough that I keep this 2 damage side? Because 2 block in here is also is not quite enough, right? 2 block is not enough for this alloy to survive. 2 damage with maybe a flick plus a burst. So for example, just the roll this side is already killing. Otherwise, flick can also deal 2, so 2 plus 2, maybe plus 1, we roll another side again, then it also kills this. If we can kill this neck and the illusions and the fire is so. And yeah, the 2 block on the soldier actually doesn't do much, so it is possible to keep this 2 damage now. Because the chance to low rolls 1 out of 9, we roll 2 double block sign, and it's weird. Maybe I just keep this in case that we don't cantrip into these illusions, also need to freaking die. I think I keep this, and we roll everything else. Yeah, Jester sucks. Anyone else think Jester sucks, but I probably still actually keep it. Unless you tell me that healer can take care of the 1 mana, and we should roll Jester anyway. But it's only 1 of 2 that is equal or better, 1 of 6 that is better. I mean, okay, this side of course is good. So it's actually 2 of 3 that is better or equal. 1 of 3 is better, 1 of 3 is equal, 1 of 3 is worse. If it's playable with 1 mana, I would just keep it. 2 so if we keep, for example, the rock in here, like how does this look? Not even so terrible now. So we can roll the alloy, because if alloy rolls the 1 damage cantrip, we can kill the second illusion. Otherwise it's already not that bad. Rolling rock is like 5 out of 6, and honestly even the dot side is okay, so maybe we also roll rock. It does open up a chance that we cannot kill the snake, but then the worst case scenario is that alloy dies. But I think I keep the Jester. If we keep the Jester, then healer also rolls. Like the 1 mana on healer doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, exactly. If I keep the Jester, then the healer absolutely rolls. And I think I want to roll healer over Jester. So we keep this, and then we can roll the other 3. Oh, that's fine. Looks completely okay to me. Of course, the flick is set now. But it's fine. We can flick for 1 damage. Yeah, we can flick for 1 damage, no problem. It's only 1 snack, how bad can it be? Only we can kill 1 snack from 4. Yeah, it's dead. And yeah, with these curses, we actually need to be... I wouldn't say we need to be glass cannon when we will be glass cannon whether we want it or not. Oh. Okay, it kills 1 of my cantrip, it's fine. Only 1. These are not looking like glass cannon items, I tell you that much, but 3 random tier 1s also pretty hot garbage. So random's always good. Random tier 3 is fine though, but the 3 random tier 1 always good or what? 3 random tier 1 is really crap, no? Having clan success is sometimes okay when we cannot deal with a nasty turn 1. Like just now, yeah, just now you see if we cannot end the fight by turn 2, sometimes we are inflicted with like 3 poison, some 3 petrify, and then yeah, we cannot deal with that, and then we die. I would definitely pick the pendant over the tower shield. But yeah, it's not amazing. Right now there's not even anybody to use it super effectively. Maybe the alloy, but this fight I don't think I even equip it. And then floor 8 is yeah, the Bell doesn't play, the Slime Queen it doesn't play, the Witches it plays a little bit, but it's not good. Tier 1s are Tier ones are just like no barely any impact. Of course, there are some good things, but something like glass ham, I don't think we are even allowed to equip in most fights. It's extremely difficult to save your hero in some fights. Like you equip glass ham, immediately open up a low roll case where you just die. I think no, I don't even like glass ham here, which is also a reason tier 1 is not as appealing. Do you really want to equip glass ham with these curses? I mean, of course, when enemies have some eliminates a lot eliminates and we don't use it, yeah, but even in any normal fight, like something hits you for, yeah, just know the healer getting hit for like +6 of max HP. With the glass ham, maybe it goes down to like +3 +2, and we always block that, and that's only 2 of them hitting. Like glass ham is just not good, right? Most likely not before I see the tier 2 grade, but I mean, it's, of course, it's not negative to have it, to have the glass ham, but it's not always good to equip. And then what else is there? Of course, anchor is amazing. Anchor is insanely good. Bone charm is great. Bone charm is actually exceptional with this. But others are not that good. Like coin is okay. Torch is like okay, but not that good. And then what else is there? There's some side swapping stuff. Compass can have some funny thing with the yeah, compass can have some funny thing, and with the twin daggers, but the big kids I see only anchor and then bone charm. What are these? I can also check the spreadsheet. So tier ones. Yeah, change of heart actually is quite good. Copper ring is not terrible, but not great. Poison potion. Data vest is okay. To be fair, we did see a bad tier 1 item only the regions. It is slightly higher chance to hit. And and we do say that this thing does not play in the short term, yeah. Yeah, compass basilisk skill, yes, of course. Man, should have taken random tier 0 for the basilisk scale, no? And we get the what is the item? Do I even have it here? Wait. But yeah, there's the item that swaps top and bottom. No, this doesn't work. This doesn't work with petrify. Yeah, this doesn't work with petrify. But yeah, Twido, Twido is what I'm talking about, thinking about. And it's true that this thing only plays on turn 2 onwards, but it does allow us to play a slower fight on turn 2 if we can. Very difficult to play slow fight on turn 2 onwards, even later on in this run though. And replacing middle side is not nearly as good as the tier 5 item that replaces the right side. So I can see randoming just to get maybe slightly ahead because this doesn't play short term. And yeah, then we can see some overpower combos later. Because these are also not part of any overpower combos. For example, if I see Lich Tome in here, I would actually pick the Lich Tome. Yeah, if you just see a Lich Tome in here, we'll blind pick a Lich Tome because it opens up something that completely ridiculous later. But in this spot, neither of these are doing something super good for me at the moment. So I would maybe I would just run random. Okay, Bone Charm is here. Basilisk skill doesn't do much, but Clock is not that great. Clock is okay though, with the scout. Not the best way. One good item, the situation be amazing. Not situation no. For now, of course, we cannot equip this, yeah. Probably one soldier, right? Yeah, we probably don't want soldier to have less HP, but these things can dodge. And these things are till tier 1, so we don't know which one will be upgraded to tier 2 yet. Yeah, Lloyd has class. Yeah, Lloyd has class. Like, just do this, right? It's easy. Like, 4 poison, 4 damage, we roll the cleanse side, and then boom, things die. Do I use this clock or not? For this fight, probably not. Yeah, for this fight, probably not. If you do anything, then maybe here. But 4 damage to all enemies. That's not the best now, is it? That is really not the best now, is it? Like 4 damage to all enemies. I just see 4 HP here. But still, I still use the Bochang on Soldier. Yeah. Fire alloy? No, we just don't use it. Because I don't even know why I want to keep this side or not if I roll into it. And then I also need to roll the side that's petrified for it to go immediately on the same turn, yeah. And then the block also needs to not go on anybody else. Dagger should look to kill things on that one, yeah, I hope so. Because if we let this thing do anything except like maybe summon 3 bones, then we're in trouble. If they summon 3 bones, we are like still maybe okay. 4 damage to all enemies, yes, exactly what I'm looking for, guys. We lost a side of rock, but everything else is fine. We can keep rolling. No reason not to roll everything here. Still 2 rerolls. Rock rolling dodge right now is okay. Also rolling cantrip here is good. Rolling cruel maybe is okay too, because we can flick into 2 damage into cruel. 1 mana can do better with 2 rolls, right? But do I keep this alloy now? Because if I keep this alloy, everybody is alive guarantee. It's pretty bad, right? Because alloy only needs to block itself 1. Yeah, and then because we either kill the illusion or we roll block elsewhere. Yeah, let's roll everything. I still want to roll damage with this alloy. And I don't keep the 1 mana yet. Roll everything. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Again, we can roll everything because now we only need 1 block on the alloy, which is not so difficult. We should be able to kill them all on turn 1. I think. I hope. Maybe. We can keep this. Yeah, this already is good enough. Well, if you insist I pick a bat, then I guess I will pick a bat. Yeah, if you insist I pick a bat, I guess I will pick a bat. And yeah, we are cantripping, guys. We are cantripping. And then you tell me somehow the Priestess Flash is doing anything useful. But yeah, no. Yeah. As good against Mel, unless you put cantrip on it, which I don't know whether we are doing or not. This side probably cantrip goes on the Jester. But I don't know where the Twin Dagger goes on the Jester, but I don't know where this will go. Because these sides are actually good in this fight. But this side also plays. What if it's here? So yeah, exactly. It's probably here. It's at 2 damage, is the same side. Yeah, it's the same side, just better. And maybe we want the heals. Can dodge. This is heavy. Yes, 4 damage cleave. Heavy, so it goes on the bat. Maybe like this. If something dies here, I can what is this? Oh yeah, exactly. Can also equip blow. The only one I might want to do it on is here. It's a little bit weird because it's mostly not being targeted by this heavy side ever, but it's not so bad. I mean, we can also do it here and ignore the reroll, but this reroll with 6 cantrip side damage is just a little bit too strong. But we also don't want to clock away this either, yeah, because we want to keep rolling for this. So the only one that the clock makes sense on is the healer, if we use the clock. Otherwise, we win a 1 mana side. 1 mana. It's not that good. 1 mana is not that good. Yeah, and do this. Summon 2 imps. We mana on Jester, so we keep that. 2 damage cruel. It's only 2 damage at the moment. We don't reduce any of these to half, so we just draw everyone. That is okay. I guess we accept this. Do we accept this on Soldier or not? 2 HP. Because the 3 damage not even necessarily better. We do need this Fnatic to die next turn, but that shouldn't be that difficult. And yeah, healer side also doesn't play, so maybe it's time to take this. The rock and roll. Probably okay. I don't want to. I mean, like no, it's probably the same, no? Because we are gaining 6 mana right now, and the flick doesn't work, the main doesn't work, so we are bursting something. Might as well if we burst on Soldier, because there's a chance to just roll 3 damage on Soldier. If not, then we just burst Soldier to block. So it doesn't make sense to keep the Soldier here. Yeah, it definitely does not make sense to keep the Soldier whatsoever. Okay, fine. If you insist, I will keep that. We cannot get yeah, we cannot get, actually we can. If we burst this twice, we do get the cruel value immediately. But I don't see why the hell would we do that? Why would we do something like this? It doesn't that look extremely fishy. Because yeah, if we leave it like this, yeah, next time we just burst it once or we roll some cantrip and it already is dead. Oh. Oh, wait. The 2 imps. Yeah, the 2 imps. The 2 imps makes the soldier pretty weird next turn, yeah, on 2 HP. So now I'm thinking, what if we burst this once? Yeah, exactly. 2 imps cantrip. Like, what if we burst this once now? Because leaving soldier on 2 HP means that we cannot roll if the first roll is on cantrip and it hits one of the imps. So that's 1 out of 3 into another 2 out of 3. Yeah, into another 1 out of 2. So that's 1 out of 6. That the soldier is stun knock after the first attack. I know that we don't lose down that much value, but still, it's pretty bad to keep the cantrip on soldier and hit the one on the aim, so the flick doesn't even work. On the aim that the thing hits, so we don't even gain damage. If we keep it like this, for example, then 4 damage next turn is not easy to deal, but soldier also has 4 HP. And next turn this side is back down to 3 cliff. We're still killing this, yeah, but we are back and maybe block. And 3 mana store, of course, this side is also good. Yeah, maybe like this is okay. I would definitely prefer for the rock to roll like poison this turn, but if it doesn't, then so be it. They're going in. Yeah, they're going in. That's yeah, you'll see. Soldier already, for example, if we did not burst the soldier last turn, now the soldier stun lock, and we are facing this garbage, and we have to accept this 1 damage on soldier. That is terrifying. So this we can still roll. This side is strong, but only if probably this is the best side though. So I don't see a reason not to keep this. Because it immediately opens the case where we don't need to kill this, and the battle block itself. Everything else can roll. We can also keep this, but the fight doesn't really advance super well, you know. I mean, that's not even the better side. Like, what else in here is better? This side, this turn is not even so good. Not healing the soldier is pretty annoying because once again, it's going to be. We can spend 1 mana to man it, I guess. But it will be a 2 HP, so next time we can be stunned up again because summoning one more in. But yeah, Rogue definitely rolls, Soldier definitely rolls. Jester. It's possible to keep this Jester side, but I don't like it. We are basically keeping a side that stuns the imp. Wait, how does this already look? Because honestly, maybe it's not even that bad. Like, for example, like this, is it really so bad? I mean, of course we can roll Rock and Soldier, yeah, but we can also ignore the second aim completely and still store 3 mana and everybody lives. Of course, if Jester rolls more mana, we can maybe flick this and kill it as well. And but this side is not good. This side is not always good to roll this turn, especially into this imp. If mana kills imp, so can we roll Jester? Yeah. But I don't. That's the thing, though. I might want to actually bank some mana because if I roll the Jester here and I don't roll, this is not even super good to roll into. So I would say the better side would be like maybe this and then this. If we don't roll exactly this one though, we get into a weird situation where I'm forced to spend all my mana to kill this imp, yeah? My Jester maybe is losing 1 HP or 2 because it can chips into the imps. And next turn is or like 1 more imp coming. And I don't have mana to deal with the situation. Because if the thing about keeping this Jester side is that if I roll way more damage on this, I can also just ignore the imp here and just go in on the bell, which is not even terrible. Yeah, I think I keep the Jester side and then we roll the other 2. Ow. The roll is stupid, but we can roll the roll. Fine. Yeah, of course now we poison the bell, yeah? So we bank 3 mana still. So the next turn is on 2 HP, so it's the awkward spot. But I definitely do not spend 2 mana to block 1 here. I mean, if it only summons imps, then I'm not complaining. But sure. If it only knows how to summon imps, I'm also not complaining. We keep this bad side probably, because otherwise I can chip into the imp next turn and just kill these. I don't know whether I want to keep rolling these or not, but I guess with the man it's fine to roll at least once more. But this side can be kept. Collector leader, this thing is fairly unique, right? Because it's just dying. Is there anything in the spire that's similar to this? Yeah, is there anything in the spire that's similar to this? I don't think so, no. The boss has like kills itself, but it has a ton of HP. Oh, transient. yeah, maybe the transient. Yeah, it's true. Maybe this is just a transient. Yeah, we can roll everything else. Also on rope is useless. So, oh, even if completely brick is fine. This is fine. We can ignore this imp for 1 more turn. The bell is dead. So there's that. Then I guess we roll this. We can hit here, but we don't need to. So yeah, this side is over, yeah, so that's good. Unless they have something to say, but it should be over. Harpoon, yeah. The item that has that is worth 2 curse points. It's a good item, but Demon Eye is also pretty exceptional. Demon Eye right now doesn't play that well. If we put it anywhere, it's probably on healer. Oh, yeah, that's a grave. Better kill the grave. Also, Harpoon doesn't work extremely well with. I guess it's okay with the cantrip. This fight I probably don't want the clock. These are good items, so I don't want to random. But what opens more out? Right now we have another, basically a red upgrade. Is there any red that red tier 2 that's good on? Okay, but not amazing. Vampire is good. Fail would actually be quite nice, but of course cannot see it. Disciple, not great. Medic is okay, but also not great. It is okay. Harpoon, yeah, I'm thinking about the Demon Eye, but yes, Herbalist of course is fantastic with the Harpoon. Trapper Herbalist, the classic combo. What about tier 3? Tier 3, yeah, basically late game is when the osteoporosis comes into play. We are in danger. So if something works with the Demon Eye well to end the fight fast, we also would like it. Roulette. Hello, what's more? Dancer, yeah, Dancer mainly. Barbarian, a little bit. Keeper is fine. Granite is fine. Great is fine. Doctor is funny. Remind me, osteoporosis, tier 3 heroes gets -2 max HP. So our late game team, our end game team is going to be squishier than normal. But yeah, it is actually good. Just +2 on left, we don't get a heal, but it's fine. Wizard is good, but oh, with the Demon Eye, but we do not want to play Wizard. Yeah, we do not want to play Wizard in this one. That's for sure. So that's already something that stick against the Demon Eye a little bit, yeah, because this is on the bigger outs. Maybe not gas. Yeah, gas. That is a +2 mana on the left. Not happening, but if it happens, it's 15 mana. Harpoon for the short term, we also have a lot more damage side with this, so it probably gains full value, which comes down to yeah, the side that deals like maybe 4 damage. Also gives the healer an instant of damage right now to kill the grave, because I would imagine I want this grave to die on turn 1. just my gut feeling, but I think that I need this grave to die on turn 1 here. It's just a small feeling, you know. So I'll probably do it like this. And yeah. 3 bones. Oh, okay, cool. Please die. Yeah, please die. Roll everyone. You can keep the healer, but healer has 4 sides now. 2 mana just better. Vulnerable maybe it's better, but you can do vulnerable into soldier killing a bone. That's okay to keep them, but we have 3 rerolls, so I would like to be a little bit more ambitious. Yeah, a little bit more ambitious. And still can roll everybody. Some damage on Bat, some from damage. Bat already has some damage. I would say because I guess Jester doesn't actually get mana. It's true. I guess Jester actually does not get mana. For this fight, I don't mind this so much. because we don't want to settle on this side anyway for the bat, but we are fine with settling for this side on the healer. Fine to take. We can roll everybody else. I like to be on ambitious. Gonna start saying that when some kind goes secretly, yeah. I mean, it does work. Heal the bottom. We already have a kill on that, so we don't need to keep this side like at all. So we can roll. Wait. What a garbage. One mana shot from stunning this, but I mean we also don't need to. It's 3 more bones, which is pretty annoying, yeah. But we kill one bone and it's stun next turn. It's not even doing anything. This thing is yeah, this thing's AFK. Hello, Peter. Yeah, this thing is straight up just AFK. This time no +1 reroll first roll, or maybe I could keep this. But everybody else can roll. We definitely keep, and yeah, rolls clear. It should solve the fight, kind of. Herbalist without Harpoon. And now Harpoon definitely goes here. Unless you tell me somehow Harpoon's on this, but no way, right? Harpoon on the bar just better. Is that even true? I think 1 mana just good because 1 mana right now we vine twice with the vulnerable. No, doesn't make sense. Kelly loves the buff monsters, you know. Yeah. Wait. Wait, this thing counters my turn 1 kill strat, guys. We cannot kill the ghost on turn 1, and I see 6 damage to this head. Interesting. Okay, at least it's round 10, yeah. So if some people die, we can still resurrect. But I do see that this clock will probably is in action. Yeah, this clock probably is in action. Harpoon can kill one sometimes, but the cantrip can also screw things over. So I don't even know whether we like this cantrip or not, you know, because 1 mana can actually do a lot of things. Yeah, 1 mana can actually do a lot of things here. Petrify Herbalist still bad. We have 0 clans. We have no way to get rid of this Petrify. So you're just locking the side out for like no reason, with no benefits. Yeah, maybe we cannot kill them, then we also dodge. Like they dodge, we dodge. And of course I do not put the clock on the soldier, yeah, because this 3 damage side is very important. Petrify goes from this order. Top first, and then yeah, Petrify 1, Petrify 2, Petrify 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes from this order. Even the Kenjun turn 1 is wasted. Kenjun turn 2 is very good though. And Emerald Shard, no, I picked it because the other option was the other option was this thing, and the random was not this thing. The other option was here, and with these curses, and the other option, the random option was tier 0 or tier 2. Yeah, random option was tier 0 or tier 2, and the alternate pick was this. With these curses, actually, you don't want to play into this, yeah. Yeah, not to mitigate turn 1. Maybe it's still okay. The 2 damage side doesn't actually do much. Maybe it's still okay. Hello, Prickly Porcupine. Yeah, it's probably okay. Okay, dodge time. Yeah, dodge time. Oh, yeah, if we cannot kill them, then we dodge instead. So we just dodge. Soldier sometimes can kill this, but you also need to gain some knock, otherwise the ghost will just kill it from full. Do I believe in the ability to roll block or two mana? Maybe, right? 2 mana here, 2 block here, 2 mana here, 3 mana here. Cause if the bard gets vulnerable, sometimes we can even kill this ghost. Is that we do... Wait, flick sucks. No, we can find. Yeah, we can find. Yeah, let's keep the 3 damage, because the only thing that's like maybe better, quote unquote better, is hit, but it's not even guaranteed to be. I can roll everything else. Mana we keep that, and these two of course we roll because they are both empty sides. Okay, not so bad. Not quite, there's no kill here, yeah, but we just block. We prop this and probably can flick here. We can also bind it to prop as well, in order for the country to work next turn. Yeah, let's do this. Like banking 0 mana is a little bit scary, but this is just not propping right now, just bad. So of course we prop. Dodge. it dropped for 14 last turn there, the north side. Just hit. No, just hit. Anybody just hitting or just me? I see Norbat. I also see clan success, but clan success suggests that we want to play maybe long fight sometimes. And we do have triple dot side here, yeah? So it's not extremely necessary to cleanse. It is a decent equip on the herbalist. But I do see, yeah, bad door. We block 3. Later on, maybe we can upgrade the bat to poet. Don't know how much this is what I want to do, but it can happen. For reason, yeah. Scale with this heart applied. I mean, it's true. Scale with the heart applied. Put on. We put it on the rock, for example, so we have an extremely strong side. These are both good. So I don't think we are clicking random, but third one the door definitely plays better, no? I don't want the door definitely plays better. In long fights, I'm not so sure whether it's true or not, but if we get something like Paladin or Stalwart, for example, Stalwart with door is also very strong, yeah. Then the clan side also still fully works. And as always, it was random determination. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you random, you sometimes get 1/1, sometimes you get determination, sometimes you get duck. And we have this duck harpoon in here with the herbalist. So take that as you will. Lunatics with the good luck. We are getting pretty mega debuff here, though, I would say. But that doesn't actually make this good. Michael, thank you very much for the raid. And I hope your stream went well today. Cleanse down? No, I'm definitely not a cleanse doubter. I just doubt that like for example, yeah, turn 1 you saw the fight just now. When the rogue was being hit for 14 damage, like we are being overkilled by 7 HP there, then what does the cleanse do? Is that we can cleanse the rogue to block maybe 3 damage from poison, and then we're still being overkilled by I don't even know how much. Yeah, we just take the door. Why do I sound so funny? What do you mean? My accent or what? If it's my accent, I cannot help it. But if you're asking why I'm talking kind of like I'm laughing at the same time, then it's true. Because I am in a pretty good mood. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood, so I am It's like I'm half laughing, I'm half talking at the moment. Bây giờ we take a door. Because not bad, no, don't worry. But I don't know the intention yet, so I do not ban immediately before I know the real intention. But yeah, door on the bat absolutely. If door is on the bat, suddenly this harpoon here doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. So where does harpoon go? Maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah, what if harpoon is actually just on the freaking soldier? Because soldier is the one that can also roll until the end, you know. This by next floor is what? Next floor, Rotten. Rotten's probably okay. The Baron's most likely okay with Herbalist. And what else is there? The Lich. Oh, the Lich. Oh, the Lich. Well, we see the Lich, we deal with the Lich when we see it. It is fine, it's fine. Just monster column, so the Lich weaken on turn 1 is like 2, and then afterwards it's only weaken 1. I mean, weaken 1 being spam is not... it's not killing you. Do I use the cloak or not? Because the cantrip side right now is like quite good. Yeah, cantrip side right now is actually quite good to kill the quest. Have some exact threshold because they have fine, so damage is never wasted. It can be a little bit awkward with proccing the Slimer too early where we need to cantrip here 3 times. It's not very likely. I don't think I want to use the cloak on anybody though. So probably just this. I harpoon a soldier just good, just better. Keep that we can also keep. So one of these is already our would already be dead. Yeah, we choose to. Everything else control. I would like to roll mana. I would like to roll block. And of course, one poison on this doesn't outperform the other sides. That's garbage. Can still roll everybody. Well, it's not a very good dodge. So we can choose which one to be weakened next turn. We can kill one of them. Killing this one is slightly more... it's the same. Who is worse when it's weaken 3? Weaken 3 anti-turn next turn. Probably Herbalist is worse, right? Because Herbalist has 2 sides that actually deals damage. It's on this only has 1. On the other hand, the Herbalist has a freaking Bone Charm. So putting Bat to like 1 HP is also a little bit scary. If we block like this, we're gonna kill this one. Then suddenly Herbalist at 1 HP, maybe a 2, but we don't care as much because of the Bone Charm. Also, I probably should play. Yeah, these sides we don't care about next turn anyway, so we are losing out potentially on 2 mana. The bad side, funnily enough, we probably Slimer this door works again, yeah. But this cantrip side is also strong with all the things we have. I think I like it. I like this because of the Bone Charm. And let's just do it like this. Wait, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, what the hell am I talking about? Wait, what the hell am I talking about? Well, Herbalist not being weakened. The ones being weakened is a part. But I do want this. I do prefer this damage distribution. Yeah, I do prefer this damage distribution for sure. Let's keep it like this. Yeah, 2 mana can also kill this next time. So we can keep this side, and if the we can 3, so it's like 3. No, it doesn't do anything. It actually does not do anything at all. But the charge side can also work. Roll everybody. Don't like anything being kept here. Fine. Sing use 2 mana. But again, everybody else can roll. Yeah. Okay. How does this look? Because this is quite a bit of damage. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work the good way. It's fine. That seems okay. So we can keep all the sides, and maybe you can say reroll rock. But rock 1 out of 6 to brick only. Yeah, 1 out of 6. Even if we brick, is still okay. So we can roll these 2. Yeah, if it rolls that, then we will get more. And suddenly Bat is popping off. Yeah, suddenly Bat is just popping off. Both of these are 5 damage, but this one can be flicked, so maybe here is still more efficient. Single use, don't really care. So this should end the fight. Nice shield, yeah, nice shield indeed. Could have shielded Jester, but it's fine. My fight is already over, so I don't think too much. Now I forced into assassin, so whether you like it or not, you have an assassin now. 6 HP assassin, but it has the dodge side, so we just keep dodging. Unless you want twin dagger ace. To be fair though, ace side can work because you have door in here 3, you have 3 from here, and you have multiples of 2, so 2 is very easy to get. Oh, they buff ace next patch, yeah, me too. This thing is just sad, man. This thing is just a little bit sad. But yeah, assassin is okay. It also has the dodge side. 6 HP extremely scary, but maybe this can help. Is that even good? Never taken it. If you have never taken this, I would say you are not missing much. Sometimes it's the one that you are forced into, and sometimes it does perform. But if you don't never pick this, it also you are not missing much. It does work here though. I will to be fair, it does work here. This is a 4 mana side, and this side can work in some cases, but it's really better. Just look at it, yeah. Like so, you can put the twin dagger here. So technically speaking, you do have 2 cantrip side, and then 1 mana. This is always 4 mana. And this is either 3 or 9, but more often 3. So what is this? A tier 3 hero with our real spell. I mean, this spell is like somewhat okay with the harpoon, but we don't want to waste mana on the harpoon anyway with the vine. Yeah? So you have 1 mana, 4 mana, 3 mana, blank, and that is your tier 3 hero with a spell that doesn't even deal insane damage. Just compare this crap to something like, I don't know, like Sorcerer Warlock. And, no, to be fair though, it has 8. It has 8 where we just have this. to be fair, it does have 8, we just have that. Weaver, yeah, Weaver has 3 mana, and the charge side also like just so much better. Yeah, no, really just compare to the triple side from the Ace to the charge side of the Weaver. Already comparable regarding the mana generated. But the potential is not even worse. And now you have like 3 more other side, and you also have a freaking dodge, you also have +1 HP and a better spell. So yeah, you have more HP, you have better sights, and you have a better spell. Okay, interesting. Oh, interesting. So what do we do here? The bite goes on the bat or the herbalist. Harpoon probably still better to go on soldier because it's much likelier that we are sticking with these sides compared to the soldier side, unless it's like 3 damage. And of course, you can put it here, but this side is stronger and this side we're going to keep rolling. Soldier is also a hero we don't mind rolling until the end, yeah, with the cantrip. Do I use a clock here or not? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we just go. Everybody's dying. Noted. Understood. But the bat can block 3 AoE, yeah. So of course we try to roll for that here. Assassin, I would prefer the. Of course, Assassin with the this thing is slightly weird, but maybe it's still okay. Maybe this side is okay too. Can just put it on the rotten. You don't need to kill bones that badly. I would prefer to kill bones though. I would say that. Not killing bones is fine, but it does mean that the bat always has some insanely strong sides to roll into. Yeah. But the moment we clean up the bones and the rottens alone, we kill it fairly fast with maybe some potential of this, some potential cruel, and then of course the mana is very efficient. I mean, I know we roll all these for just about whether I keep the assassin side or not. Keeping it is okay. Honestly, keeping this is okay. Yeah, maybe I should just keep this. Side is okay to keep too. It kills at least 1 bone. Because there's no guarantee the bot even rolls block yet. The bot still hasn't rolled block. Can you please freaking roll your block, please? If you can. Have to lose against Rotten and not kill the S, yeah. But this is pretty weird, no? Because do we roll the bat now? I guess it's 5 out of 6. If it rolls a blank here, it's really bad though, and Herbalist has not rolled any good side yet, yeah. Caster can roll dodge. If we roll dodge, then fine, we can ignore this. And the Herbalist not dying, so we can also ignore the bottom cluster and just go after the top one. For example, here. If we do something like this, then only the bat dies. Which is not exactly ideal, but could be worse. If we don't have the 2 mana, then it's a lot uglier though. So I don't know whether I'm allowed to roll the bat or not in this spot. But if I'm only rolling Jester, because Jester also needs this 1 damage, right? Yeah, Jester also needs this 1 damage. Otherwise, I cannot kill all of them. I guess a couple of good sides. It's both 5 out of 6 for this, and Herbalist of course reroll. So worst case scenario, let's say I do not have these 2 sides together, so no mana and I only have 3 damage here, 3 damage here, yeah. And how bad does it look? Pretty awful. Yeah, pretty awful, right? Like this is not acceptable. Yeah, that's completely unacceptable. So if I roll all these 3, there is a chance of that happening. 1 out of 6 here, so another 1 out of 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this side is okay. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1 out of 2. So 1 out of 72. Yeah, 1 out of 72 I get completely destroyed here if I roll all 3. So I would also assume that I kick the butt. These bones, yeah, these bones are pretty good. They all roll the middle column. So we are low rolling 1 out of 16 here. Like, look at this. Every single one roll the middle column on the bones. So 1 out of 16 on the bones, yeah. And they all hit different targets. Yeah, like, don't you think like this is pretty ridiculous? Every single one roll middle column does 1 out of 16. So we lose 4 50-50s. And they all hit different heroes. So they're applying exactly to on all of them. Interesting. But yeah, we keep the bar. As I lose one hero, I'm scared that I lose 2 heroes immediately though. Like with this roll, I definitely can lose 2 heroes immediately. Okay, that's acceptable. We get 2 mana, 2 more mana to work with. And we can kill all of them. Or we can save the bar. Which I would probably like to save. I would probably like to save the bar still. Because this side can work. And this side, of course, with the cantrip is doing some work. Let's do that then. If Herbalist dies, doesn't matter as much because of the Bone Charm. Do we hard roll for this or not? Not really, with no mana bank yet. That kind of sucks. And it also kind of sucks that I did not get to put poison on the Rotten. Cool. Not to bank mana. Poison on Rotten right now is okay too. So 2 damage on Rotten or heal 2 on my hero, whatever that is. These do not have cantrips, so they will not die through the games. I think I deal 2 damage on Rotten. Because the assassin can also just kill it soon. Like, this is already dead. 4 damage on the soldier. Soldier does have the cantrip, so I would like to protect it a little bit more. Or kill the imp here. This one shot the assassin, it can be protected and it does not have cantrip. So this side already saves both the assassin and the soldier, yeah. Like this, the Rotten is already dead. And we protect everybody. And we can flick here into... It already looks like it solves. We can at least keep these 3. And honestly, you can even keep this, but with 2 redraws, no reason not to roll. This is the fight over. Ghost Shield, definitely okay with this. Some mitigations and lands not too interested. 3 random tier 2s with our Emerald Shard. Interesting. 3 random tier 2s with Emerald Shard. So what kind of DJ stuff can we get here? Because I do see like I don't know. This is like whatever, yeah. But I do see maybe this. Eye of Horus. No, really, the Eye of Horus, but it's pretty. I don't even know whether I should call it unfortunate or not. But because this thing is just wood, I don't think we should click this button. Yeah, seriously, because this thing is just good. If there's already a pickable item, there's no reason to take a random. Oh yeah, let's take this. And who do I put this on? Yeah, who do I put this on? It's very tanky. Two for every turn. It's probably not on the same one that has a bone charm. Maybe that bone charm here and here. The Herbalist is the... Yeah, Herbalist does not have natural dodge and it's probably the most important one to protect. Yeah, or probably the Herbalist. If we get some, I don't know, some brawler or something with a steel side, then this can go on that. For tier 3. Okay, dodging time. Anyone dodging? Dodge. Please. So bad FP roll, this side is not doing enough. Okay. 4 damage. Wait, again we are lowering 1 of 8 or what? I see middle. Interesting. Yeah, we just give them like a +2 every single turn 1 or what? Yeah, roll everybody here. Like the this side can actually fully block Herbalist and then Jester we can roll dodge. And of course, rolling this side on the back can also give the Jester more chance to roll the dodge. And of course, the assassin rolling this is killing sniper, so that also already blocks the Herbalist. I can accept maybe, but we have not rolled any mana yet. Yeah. Can we kill anything with this this side? I think we also accept this side. Maybe it's a demon kill. No mana created yet. It's weird though, and there's only has 2 more rolls. So if we draw 2 mana and we do this into the double fine, fine is 2 damage each, so that's only 5 damage. 5 damage. Not quite enough to even kill the demon, and they both have tail. Nah, I don't think I should take this. Because maybe now even the shield 2 is okay. It does open immediately the high roll of this rolling here, though, and maybe we can even kill the demon or the alpha immediately. If this guy doesn't roll dodge, but if it rolls dodge, it's already good. If it doesn't roll dodge, then it rolls. If it can shoot, then it's same. And if it rolls mana on this side, it's exceptional. Yeah, maybe I do keep it with 2 more rerolls. One more reroll only. Do I still keep this? It's just 1 out of 6 and 1 out of 3 here. So it's another 1 out of, yeah, both are 2 out of 3. So it's a 4 out of 9 I don't roll any mana to Vine. How does this look? It's only just a -6. Yeah, I do think I roll soldier now. I do think I roll soldier. And yeah, everything here rolls. Should I roll soldier last roll? If I think more carefully. Fine. Top 4. Yep. So just the dice here. But I guess that's okay. The vulnerable side would not do as much as this 3 damage anyway, so it's okay to roll that. As well, yeah, of course. Of course, we don't waste this block here, but I'm just seeing. There's no way to save this, yeah. And if that's the case, then we shield here. And I do think we hit the demon. Yeah, hitting demons better. Azure hero dies, it just comes back next fight with half HP. Okay, they changed from AoE build to the summon build. It's slightly awkward on the demon, but probably okay. Pero 1 mana already works here. And bank 3 mana, right? No reason to do anything about it because just that can happen. Build. Yeah, no reason to keep any of these. We roll. Fine. 8. It's okay. It's okay to keep this side. Present build. Well, now fight's over. Of course, the jester dies, but we accept that. Sorcerer, 5 HP. Oh, the 5 HP sorcerer. No dodge, no mana buffing items. Oh, we can take the mimic. So if we are playing sorcerer, most likely, I guess we can cantrip like here. Yeah, I guess we can cantrip like here. Next item is tier 7, so Wax Seal is still in the pool. Sushi is in the pool. Yeah, Wax Seal, Sushi, Eye of Horus, things like that. Yeah, it's going to be a big pain. Yeah, it's also extremely difficult to. I guess we can, if we pick Sorcerer, we probably are putting this Ghost Shield there, yeah. But it's pretty difficult for this thing to not die on turn 1. Maybe it's not so good either, though. With this set of curse, maybe I want to force a Valkyrie. Hello, Pharaoh Knight. Thank you, good luck. Yeah, with this set of curse, maybe I want to force a Valkyrie. Because Dolphin is 9. Dolphin Sorcerer is not the best though, because you are not gaining extra rolls from the cantrip. What are the... Because I already know some... Because this thing is not even good with door, yeah? This thing actually is just not good with door. So what other blue do I even want? I don't want Wizard. I probably don't even want Warlock because Warlock 6 HP and then this pain 4. Maybe Warlock is still fine. Gas, surprisingly good. But if possible, I would not like to have to pick this. Weaver's great. Artificer's okay. Boros sucks. And Ice is thin. So out of these, I would say comparable to Sorcerer would be maybe Warlock, maybe Weaver, maybe Artificer. And Gas depends on what items we see. A Sorcerer definitely opens up some pretty decent outs. We do need to find a Hexia solution at some point. But that can be done if we can force this. And there are many things that are possible here, yeah. Like with the door, this is suddenly okay. This is good. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. It's actually great. It's still good even if it doesn't work with door at all. And this with door is amazing. Let's just take the sorcerer. Let's just take the sorcerer. 2 HP, so I probably say Bone Charm goes there, and maybe we also put this here. It is round 14, so hopefully this fight we can do maybe flawless, but pretty difficult. Just look at this. Just look at this garbage. Holy moly, it's so difficult to survive. And the door doesn't even work because we don't have all minions. And this can dodge. Cantrip this fight is not amazing because it's just the Basilisk and such. So what if we just don't use the cantrip at all? Because the 2 damage targeted damage can maybe kill the snake. And this side maybe can do something. Yeah. Maybe just don't equip this. If we kill the snake, then it's being untouched. Soldier is being overkilled. That's okay. This already killed the snake, so the sorcerer is alive. Soldier is dead. By how much damage? Poison 4. Unless you kill the basilisk right now, there's no saving this soldier, is what I see. It's facing once again. Wait, what? Wait, is this game rigged or what? Or are you telling me that I actually roll middle column like again every single side? 1 of 2. 1 of 2. 1 of 2. Huh. Interesting. So even in this game I cannot win 50-50, yeah? Is what I see here. No matter where we are, 50-50 is impossible to win. Very nice. You say that made me happy? No, I did not say that, but yeah, no matter where I go, 50-50 cannot be win. Cannot be won. But not much else to do here. We just throw. Unless you tell me the bat this side is worthless. Because how much do we need to block for soldier to not die here? Yeah, how much do we need the soldier to gain block? We are facing 13 damage, so we need to block for 8. Yeah, we need to block for 8 here for this to not die. So that requires 4 mana, right? Yeah, 4 mana. But if we have 4 mana, can we just maybe find the basilisk? Like we poison the yeah, we vulnerable basilisk and find it 4 times. Yeah, poison basilisk, find it 4 times, that's already 9 damage. Of course, the assassin can hit, but then the sorcerer dies, but maybe I don't care. Because they are killing basilisk first and then leaving a snake alive is a lot easier to deal with. And the sorcerer has bone charm anyway. Yeah, honestly, no reason to keep this side. We just roll. My sorcerer sucks, but I keep this, yeah. Yeah, we just kill the basilisk and... And I don't even need to poison the snake. I can also just poison the troll. So sorcerer dies, and we also say goodbye to the ghost shield, but it has bone charm. So if we can end the fight soon, then it's not that bad. Now, of course, alternate is maybe this. Seems not really that much better, honestly, because yeah, we are going to save a lot more HP for our whole team, yeah. But the more annoying enemy is alive, the basilisk, compared to the troll. We do not put any residue extra damage here compared to like 3 poison on the troll. And 2 of my heroes die turn 1. But I can also do something like this. But that seems pretty bad. Seems pretty bad. Can put it here and let it die next turn, but dealing with 1 show alone is going to do still 3 AoE to all. So this dies, this dies. Not really, right? We want to kill the troll next turn, 10 damage. This is dangerous to play though, because the snake, unless it hits exactly assassin, somebody will face lethal damage next turn. So what about the sacking soldier line? If we just sack the soldier and we kill the snake instead. Because we actually can kill the snake. And it's just better to find it, yeah. Better to find the snake than poison maybe the basilisk. And maybe do something like that's not much better like, at all. That's really not so much better. Killing troll now, yeah, killing troll now probably maxi, basically caps the losses out with 2 dead heroes. Because I am slightly scared of the scenario where we kill either the snake or the basilisk, but then our whole team is still low and then the troll just wipe us out. Because the bot cannot reliably block and we cannot create mana, no regen here, and we are not banking anything. So I'm scared. Actually pretty worried if we do not kill the troll now. Killing basilisk for the troll, that's my first line. But you see the end result, this is not exactly super good. You know? I look at this. Our team sorcerer is dead, and we have 1 HP, 2 HP, 2 HP. So the troll next turn will kill all of this unless we can kill it. And it's still at 10 HP. We are banking 0 mana. And the bot no longer even has a damage side. Doesn't that this just seems extremely risky to you? It's really weird, right? Yeah, that is very ugly. Yeah, if you just roll like if every enemy has a +2 on turn 1, then it's quite bad. You know? How much of that is worth the curse? It's a monster +1 to all sides at 9 points. And we have I mean yeah, score was 3 points, but on only essentially this monster column is acting as if it's a 9-point curse. If we are just losing 50-50s like this. That is fairly harsh. That is indeed fairly harsh. Yeah, probably need to sack 2 and then kill this then. This way we bank 1 mana. Yeah, this way we bank 1 mana. There's no saving the sorcerer and there's no saving the soldier. Assassin also lose the poison side to kill the basilisk with, but we can maybe poison it. We have no clans to counteract this, but it's only 1 weaken AoE from next turn. And everyone is still at full HP. Oh yeah, probably we accept this then. This looks a lot more playable than the other line. It's not good, but it's playable. Maybe. I hope. We can just die here. And that's what I'm talking about, right? If you are playing with this setting, you low roll turn 1, you can straight up just die anywhere. We do need to, I do see that the assassin needs to roll some kill here now. You cannot out sustain this. We do need to advance the fight, and the bat is useless. Maybe not useless, but not very useful. Unless you tell me we want to regen up. It is the start of the regen build one. Not really, right? Still, because it's extremely scary, it is. But you can go back to the Scott screen Peter and see how long I took there, and you understand the situation. But the cut screen is the cut screen was just weird. This poison side on the basilisk is like not the worst thing, but of course we don't kill the snake, yeah. And the bar is rolling empty. If we kill this poison side, we are guaranteeing a kill on the snake, but we are facing 3 AoE here, so assassin is facing little damage. Herbalist is facing little damage. if it's doing the clip again next turn ending. And there is no way to protect ourselves from this side. But yeah, if we keep the troll alive and we don't sack the soldier, and if we low roll turn 2, the soldier we already dead. The troll storms, we cannot block. Everybody dies. And the run's over. Probably this is still better, but it's ugly. Yeah, this is probably still better, but it's just ugly. Can I accept this or not? One poison single use, so this guy goes to 10 damage, 10 HP. Or I can kill the snake, so this guy's a 12, and everybody has this has 3, 4, 3. Now 3, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4, but no mana bank, no poison on the Basilisk, and it has full HP. So Assassin can deal 4 damage to it. It takes us 3 turns to kill this. I don't know if we have 3 turns. If I do not put the poison here right now. Because if we roll Herbalist right now and miss, what is the consequence? Like the growth side is like completely bad. The mana side means that we can kill the snake, but again only by 1 mana. Regen side is nullifying the snake poison, but we have no plants. So effectively we're blocking 1 damage, which is bad. If we keep this in the bad bricks, is this fight playable? And I just go in on the Basilisk, I even can ignore the snake. Because the snake can also be engaged into 1 fire damage later, yeah. Actually no, keeping this side for the assassin is good, right? For when this thing is at half and suddenly we have a 6 damage side. So even this 3 damage is still the cruel side here, and then the poison maybe goes on Basilisk. Or I can just kill the snake right now and don't have the mana. But if I put 3 damage here and then 2 poison on 2 damage on Basilisk, it goes to 10. And next turn I have maybe 2 more damage from the Herbalist, 2 mana, so it goes to 8. 8, and then another poison goes to 7. 7 is still not in kill range for the assassin, and the bat has no damage. So poison on Basilisk does not work. I see. Unless the Basilisk lets us to somehow next turn. It doesn't wipe our whole team. I can check trick. It has an in-game leaderboard, and I mean it has the run history. Yeah, it does like track streak. Like there's a online leaderboard. Oh. Yeah, if I look at this, like, was I actually meant to take the line I took last turn? Because I see from here, if the Basilisk is having bad pattern, we just don't have enough to win. The way to maybe get out of this, we are miracle is that we can always do Herbalist poison here, yeah, and then the assassin can roll dot side. I would like to not play into that. The community decide because it's unfair the most to be played. No, a lot of people do different things. Some people strict on hard. Some people play a brutal hell. Some people play custom modes like the curse mode, infinite flaws. Unfair is just the best for me right now. And raise mana regen is very difficult. No, I don't think regen just is anywhere near fast enough unless it's doing weaken constantly. You just see the moment they decide to do this on somebody, they would die. But I'm seriously thinking of just keeping this poison side so that I have an out immediately by doing poison here, and then if I roll this a few turns in a row, maybe that can win. Team is stupid though. Probably pretty stupid, so I would assume that we roll 2. Regen. Is regen better or worse than the poison? It negates, it just blocks 1 this turn, unless I kill here somehow, which I cannot. The bard has usually no damage. So I don't accept this regen side. Well, this is where we are, so I can have 2 lines here. Number 1 is this. Number 2 is here. I stream all against the streak? No. I only stream when the streak got big enough, like it's close to the record, so I want to think my decision through. What has the higher chance to win? And we deal with one single basilisk with no storm mana, but it has one middle column with the bas dealing no damage. No poison down, no regen down, no mana store. No poison side. And immediately we're taking 3. And yeah, of course it rolls a middle column. Or we put the poison here, accept 1 poison on herbalist, so it probably will die soon. But in the meantime, we deal a bit more damage on the basilisk. Still need to deal 2 damage here next turn, but the assassin can roll any damage side and is doing it. If we leave the basilisk at full HP, the assassin does have a 4 damage side. So I'm not actually losing that much. The main thing is just I'm losing 1 mana, so this side next turn is also quite bad. But depending on the pattern, sometimes it can maybe regen up. So yeah, I don't think putting this on the timer is a good thing. Like this actually puts it on the timer because once herbalist dies, we have no other option. If we go for this line, leave the poison here. So I think this is the one we go with, but it's not good. Oh, but it's stupid. Yeah, guess what it rolled as. Very nice stuff. Oh my freaking god, man. Yeah, I'm actually playing a 9-point curse here or what? Am I actually playing a 9-point curse? Because I just see that every single attack is +1. And you say and I say that monster column is fair. Interesting. Was putting the shield on sorcerer too optimistic? Yeah, we was putting the shield on the sorcerer way too optimistic because that is setting up for let's fight, yeah. And then we have everyone full HP. But if it starts, if the turn starts like this, then suddenly we are in this situation. Is it winnable? I don't know. Seems troublesome. It is, but pretty difficult from here. I 3 block in here. Maybe I would just accept because I do think we after they decide on this intent, we need to try to play maybe slow. Or we try to hard roll for the 4 damage, and then we can find here once and keep it alive. And next turn, so for example, 4 damage here. Cruel side 6 damage, so that's 10. And we are banking 1 mana. So if the herbalist roll burst again and the assassin rolls cruel, we can kill it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to roll this now. If we see this, there's no more time. Yeah, if we see this in hand, this and there's no more time. Can you please roll some freaking block? Okay, I mean you have no damage, yeah, but if you also cannot roll block, then sure, I see. I see what you're doing. And we have a chance to win next turn. We also have a chance to just die next turn with no counterplay. So we'll see what it is. Because the line this turn is extremely clear. There's no other line this turn. Okay, it's going in on my herbalist. Don't accept that. Wait. We are actually just so good at this game. Wait, no, this game's easy or what? Yeah, just hit. Yeah, just hit. So for now we survive. For now we survive. But holy crap, man! Like with and yeah, like this is just terrifying to play late game. This is actually just terrifying to play late game, right? If you brick on turn one, you are in trouble immediately. Wooden bracelet on the soldier that doesn't scale for later though. Study is okay. It's not the best. Yeah. On the other hand, there's a random button, and I see. I guess we cannot random wax seal here, but we can random sushi. Yeah, wooden bracelet doesn't actually do enough for us later. Like we cannot play around normal damage with these curses. And study with already sorcerer, I don't. I mean, in a sense, for sorcerer study is okay, but if you cannot boost the sorcerer side, then it's not actually good at all. Random. I guess. We do have a harpoon combo though, so it's vulnerable too. I still know what is still the same, but we cannot get it there. These are all tier 2s by the way, so we can copy them all. But I don't see anything super good to go with this, so we don't accept this challenge. Yeah. Remedy, yeah, remedy. Cool, remedy. Oh yeah, we don't take this. Longbow has nowhere to go. So it's only we take the challenge for the Titan ring on 2 heroes, which right now only works on the harpoon. This side we actually equip the cantrip. I think I don't know whether that's true or not. It kills the slave, but it uses against the door. It kills the slave, but it uses against the door, and it makes the core impossible to kill. We need 2 turns to kill this core. We can kill it 1 turn if we roll 4 damage plus the range attack and enough mana to roll do miasma. Then we can kill it. Avoid yellow, yeah, we can also just not put on yellow, side chain ring. But I see this fight is already troublesome, you know. Next floor is 416. This fight I don't even know whether we are we are living or not. And now you want and now you want to add a slave and a taunt. The brawler? I don't even know whether I want brawler. Do I actually want brawler? I mean, we can always get brawler and then the tier 8 item, tier 9 items give us a random list form. What can happen? We move the Ghostio? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think the Bone Charm can stay here, but maybe Ghostio go somewhere else. Maybe on Herbalist, because without Herbalist we cannot kill the state. And without Herbalist there's actually no way to kill the state, right? But Bone Charm probably is still on Sorcerer because this thing can dodge, and maybe I do want the... I don't even know. Vulnerable 2 on this soldier is not even so good. It uses against the slate, so it's only about the no. I guess the no is useful. You roll this side and then you spend 1 mana, 1 vine, the no is dead. So this is one-shotting a no, and this with 1 mana is killing a no. This with the assassin attack is suddenly dealing 6 damage immediately to the core, so that 1 miasma also kills. I put Twin Dagger on Herbalist anyway, even though the nodes are there. I'm just a little bit annoyed, worried about the case where it stops my kill against the core on turn 1. Because it is very possible that actually stops the kill on the core on turn 1 here. Or turn 2. If I put the dagger down. Yeah. It can just hit the this thing, it just freeze to the back. So this is a bad outcome, this is a good outcome. And these are wasted rolls. I don't think I like it. This in this fight the dog works on the bat. So maybe you can mitigate a little bit. But I think this is the one I'm going with. I think this is the one I'm going. Unless I want the clock somewhere. Clock with anywhere is like maybe here. But this is also translating into some damage. Also does have bone charm. This side is actually not very good. So is there any argument to do it here? Because this side on the slate is 1 damage only. Yeah. On the no is 2 damage, so it is useful. But we only have a soldier to kill the no. And this is one-shotting a no too. So yeah, what about this? No, seriously, what about this? Because maybe I don't hate it so much. It is just a 3 damage side. The cruel will not work. Yeah, the cruel simply is not working. So is this so bad? It's probably okay. No? It's actually probably okay. So this one shot the no. It is blocking here 4 and blocking here 1. I definitely do want to roll soldier and this also are rolling. But the assassin only needs one burst for 2 mana to block, and the soldier is already living. Like for example here, yeah, just kill this. Okay, of course we do this first, and here, so the only one is dying is the assassin, and it's only dying by 1 HP. So yeah, soldier can roll 4 damage, then or even 3 block. 2 vulnerable can also maybe do something. And these of course we are rolling. If we keep this, we already have everybody alive. So for example, like this. Kill this. Do this. Burst the assassin. And poison state and hit here. That's not a bad turn. That's not a bad turn. I mean, of course, we can also kill the no by doing something like this, but not before it hits us. We'll die this poison. In exchange, the core has 4 HP. And the slate has 4 HP. Like this, the core has 4, so it opens up a kill with the soldier next one. And the slate has 3, so maybe if the sorcerer actually rolls mana for once, we can run to death. And this thing, if it rolls a heavy side, is hitting the herbalist, which it will not kill because herbalist has the shield. I like this line. And of course, we are not rolling the freaking sorcerer, yeah. 1 out of 3 to brick, and suddenly the assassin dies immediately. If the sorcerer dies, it's okay. If the sorcerer dies, it's okay. So the slave can punch it. And the dash is preventing the core from one-shotting our herbalist. The soldier can keep it, can also draw. Yeah, any size at least equal or better than this, because it's either one-shotting a no or also blocking against this threat with the 3 block. The bard I want to roll 2 mana or the charge side, and of course having cantrip to make the sorcerer stronger is also welcome. We roll everyone. That's good. Do I accept this side now? How does this look? This is quite strong. Yeah, this is quite strong. So we just roll assassin, and this should get us out of the fight cleanly. I suppose I did put 2 dots on this thing. I guess I did put 2 dots on that thing, so sure. So we just block here. Don't need to, but we can. And here, and block a soldier. Looks good. Enable slate? No, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that with the fines. I don't know whether that's better. It probably is okay. But let's open up a 3 damage clip. It's at 4 HP though. Yeah, 4 HP cannot be that bad. But this way we use our energy for offense, so it's also a little bit more efficient. And I mean, okay. We can also just do it like this. What have I been talking about? No, like this is way better. What have I been talking about? This is way better. Why do we even care about this though? Just kill the core. Yeah, exactly. Kill Slade the core. Like now the Lord cannot do anything, yeah? And then the fight's over. Okay, who is it? Choking. Choking 4 damage to enemy, so it's actually 5 damage on turn 1. And there's a Slade, but we can still kill the Slade. If we exchange this, we can no longer kill the Slade. And there is a freaking harpoon, yeah? So I think we just take the bash, because bash also has bash is a little bit weird because we cannot put ghost shield on it if we want the harpoon to be 2. But killing the exchanging the herbalist right now when the Slade is right here is it's a bit dangerous, no? Email Dolphin, yeah, I hear you, but the problem is that the door doesn't work here. The problem is just that the door doesn't work right now, you know? And I see that this heal rescue is just never playing when our team is at 6 HP. Yeah, I take the bash. Take the bash. So do we still do this combo or not? Or do we change? This fight I don't want double dodge, probably. Because we do need to end the choking fairly fast. Because honestly, just look at this. It has a freaking 8 damage side, 6 damage side here. Like, can't we just not kill the choking pretty quickly? Yeah, but we one shot the core, exactly. Any future core we see, deals with it. But yeah, I don't know whether we should do something like this or not. Because the bat in this fight is also not very useful. So rolling this side for some fine is pretty good. If we do it like this, we are basically saying, yeah, we rush the choking. I think I want to rush the choking. No, she want to rush the choking. If we want to rush the choking, then of course we also equip that, yeah. And maybe this, or is that stupid? It's only 1 block for everyone. I mean, okay, to be fair, 1 block is pretty good because turn 1 is dealing 5 to 0. Should we rush? Yeah, this with these curses, actually we don't play a long fight here. If we are not playing a long fight, then of course we kill the choking first, unless we can kill the Slade very efficiently. Vine is pretty decent at that, and this is also like very good. Yeah, let's just play like this side. Sorcerer can be storm on turn 1 to death, but even then we have the bone charm a little bit. Unless you tell me that we still put this here and we ignore this side, which is possible. But even if we want to ignore this side, sometimes it doesn't. The game doesn't let us, you know. If we put it here, this just prevents the case where the choking is stomping the hell hours on turn 1. There's still a 7 damage flip side here, and that cannot be prevented. Honestly, though, putting Ghost Shield on Bass just seems stupid to me. Yeah, putting the Ghost Shield on the Bass just seems stupid because this guy never dies on turn 1. Unless he's being hit by both the big hit Slade and the choking. think this 2 shield on anybody else is a lot more valuable. 7 damage clip, so the clip will always hit the bot. Yeah, but if the bot dies, I don't care. Yeah, I would put this on either sorcerer or the herbalist still, and I think the herbalist is more important than sorcerer, with especially with the cantrip side here. I will put it like this. So yeah, next question is, do I want this 2 vulnerable side or not? Because it is quite strong. We generate let's say we generate like 4 mana, that is already 14 damage. 3 mana is 11. But of course it comes at the cost that we don't roll like 6 damage or 8 damage even. So how much damage is this? Let's say with 3 mana. 3 mana triple vine normally is 3, but with the vulnerable it's going to 9. So it's a 2 plus 6 is a 8 damage side. But if we put this here, it's still a 4 damage side. So we are losing 4 damage, but maybe we gain a side with 6 compared to the side of Bat. Yeah, we just put it on the Bat. We just put it on the Bat. Wait. Okay, are we stupid or not? Because this looks really stupid to me, you know, but maybe it's not. Yeah, it is stupid. Let's not do that. So yeah, we just do it like this. And the door doesn't play at all here. The clock, I would say if we put the clock anywhere, it's here. But with cantrip side being in play, maybe not. But if the sorcerer dies, whatever, so be it. So it's like this, yeah. Let's just fight still. We'll see. 3 poison AoE, so this fight needs to end soon, or bad terrible things happen. We keep this vulnerable one most likely, and we roll everything else. Do we roll everything else? Because this 3 damage scroll is probably the best side to kill the choking immediately. We will sack the assassin in this case. Yeah. But if the boss rolls something like 6 damage or 8 damage, suddenly we have this 10 damage suddenly, and the crew works immediately. No, we keep the crew side and roll this. 6 damage heavy. Not quite 8 damage exert, but maybe it's still better. And it opens up maybe a little next turn on both of them. Put some mana. This sucks or what? How does this look? Almost good. Yeah, almost good is what it looks. So if we roll 50% here, we have it. Like if sorcerer rolls 1 mana, we have it. So 50% is 12 of 3, because the country size means that we can reroll. If the herbalist rolls 2 of 3. If I keep the sorcerer, then herbalist rolls 2 of 3. But even if the sorcerer bricks and the herbalist hit this, we are still fine. Okay, so one of them hits. Okay, yeah, exactly. So I think I do roll both. Okay, King's dead. If we actually want to kill the choking, I think I do, and we just sack the assassin. Yeah, like thanks for your service. Yeah, thank you very much for your service, assassin, and see you next fight. Kill Sled is there. Yeah, I was thinking of it briefly. You know, it's like we can do something like this. I can still put the damage on the choking here, and then we find the Sled 5 times. It is possible. Wait, I just click out my screen. It is possible to do it like this. It's just that next time if we fail to roll a kill here, we will get old. Yeah, but it's not super unlikely. Because just look at this part. It's like 6 damage here, 8 damage here. And even this is 3 damage, yeah? So the chance to break everything is what? The choking has 10. The chance to break everything is we don't even roll 3 damage. Because Assassin can usually roll 2, like this is 6, this is 3, and this is also 2. And we are making 0 mana. And the next one is Storms us. Okay, let's not be stupid. Yeah, let's not be stupid, guys, and just get the hell out. You know what I mean? Just get the hell out. Go end turn, yeah. Anyone randoming or what? Because I see Brimstone's not doing anything. I mean, okay. To be fair, Brimstone works with this, and we have 3 vulnerable. Full Brimstone. But that says that we are maybe keeping Herbalist or what? But it been recorded? Yeah, recorded. But yeah, Brimstone is pretty sad. We don't have a way to duplicate the rightmost side, and the only way we can use this is in combination with the with the harpoon. So the item combination is also locked. Yeah, 7 we end up TTH, so now we get shot 7. I mean, it's true because I don't see the Halo being super sick either. I mean, it's good in the fight where the door works, yeah. If the door works, it will be fine. And yes, right now the door does work. It's heavy, so it does kill a zombie. But if the fight only goes to the door, then we say that maybe we are not in a terrible shape. Wax seal easy, it's true. Wax seal, and then next item is seal cap, right? And then we get 24 mana sorcerer. Not wax seal, but but however, well, that is interesting. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is interesting. It can certainly lead to good stuff, but with only 2 reroll, it doesn't line up so often. Yeah, with only 2 reroll, it actually doesn't line up too often. But it's okay. We may exchange now, like Ghost Shield here and then Bloodlust here. Why did I put this cantrip? Because the range side from the Wiz is okay, but these sides are instantly killing zombies. I don't even have any way to put cantrip. But is it add Bloodlust to middle side? So we have Bloodlust on the cantrip, and we can proc the Bloodlust with this. Yeah, for this fight, putting this here is like super awkward now. So if anywhere is like maybe here or maybe here, but here we are losing like massive door value. And there's not even any guarantee that we ever reroll this at a good time. I mean, you can also just not equip this and only use it on the sorcerer. Put it on Sock, yeah. Yeah, about that. Probably not. I think we can definitely do something like this, but yeah, no. yeah, no. Yeah, how important is it to stun the Wiz? What are the Wiz side? This is empty. This is 4 damage to all enemies. Okay, that needs to be stunned. Oh no, what am I talking about? Both jump goes here. Yeah, honestly, one cantrip is fine. One cantrip is fine. Because the zombie side are also freaking scary. 5 damage clip. Okay, Wizard's a loser apparently. Wizard's apparently a loser. This 2 vulnerable side doesn't actually do anything useful, yeah, so I don't keep it. It's okay, but it's not great. Because the scan trip. Keeping this side means that the dagger doesn't proc, so this only is 1, but this turn already looks decent enough. We can one-shot a zombie with this as well. So there's no super big risk. I think I roll these 3. Unless you want to keep this side, which is possible. Probably slightly prefer to roll this or steal the cantrip, but keeping this side is a possibility. Because it also opens up a bash rolling this one-shotting a zombie. How does this look right now? You can kill the second zombie, but this is more efficient. Like this. Not even bad, no. Isn't this just good? No, isn't this just good? So maybe we just accept this and move on. Yeah, we probably just accept it and move on, right? It just looks pretty sick. Okay, apparently the witch is just AFK. Second zombie? No, I don't care about the second zombie. Second zombie is maybe I should care about it a little bit. But it it needs 2 mana. Oh, combo. No, they basically exchange one zombie for 2 wits, and I think the wits are more annoying. Keeper Surgeon. This is not the surgeon moment. It is actually not a surgeon moment. So there's a keeper with door. I see a door keeper right here, and that's pretty strong. It does mean that and it has definitely has a potential here, yeah, because keeper blocks a lot. But it does turn basically turns off our bloodlust combo. If you're for Force of Valk, I do want to force a Valkyrie, but the problem is that I do not want to take this. This is terrible. Like seriously, this is Surgeon just it's just not playing. And with the honestly with the Vulnerable 2 in here, it is a real possibility that this Herbalist stays until the end. The keeper door goes immediately here. Yeah, repair 4 7 damage, and repair 4 with the core is also like really strong. So this fight maybe this even. And then what? Is this a secondary dodge moment like here again? Side does play on the fanatic and plays a little bit on demon, but usually not on demon. Because if the core side goes on demon, you are it's either the exactly 4 HP or you are taking this 6. Balance Herbalist is fine too. Balance this is also okay because we roll some mana, we find something, and suddenly this one shots all the cost. But honestly, repair 4 is already strong enough. Repair 4 is already strong enough. Yeah, this is probably a double dodge fight. And we are not using the cantrip, right? Actually, no, maybe we are. If we are putting this here, then maybe we are still doing this because the... No, then it should be here. Yeah. If we are keeping the cantrip, then this actually should be here. To one-shot the cost, even when they're at the back. Yeah, actually I like this. Actually I like this. You want double decker? So here you are, double decker. This already saves and this already saves if we roll repel slightly better. And we have 3 rerolls, so maybe I do want to force a reroll. Maybe I do want to force a repel. We can roll everyone. 6 heavy is not good, it doesn't hit anyone useful. This is good though, so we keep that. But everyone else can reroll still. The call to the back. Still 2 rerolls. Another repel is 5. It is still not doing anything useful. We don't keep it. That's getting a little bit fishy now, yeah? Because maybe now I just take the bash and stun this. Yeah, bash not rolling this side or this side is pretty awkward. Like this everybody is already alive. Or probably. Oh yeah, now you decide to roll it. Okay. Better late than never now. Seems weird. On the other hand, you can do this. It's possible. Wasting damage from the thing, but maybe that's fine. This is an okay turn. And nobody is even losing HP. And we kill one core, put Miasma now, Fnatic is almost dead. It's fine. This seems totally okay. Hopefully it stays okay. Looks a little bit dangerous, yeah? Looks a little bit dangerous. There's 3 damage still. This is hitting Herbalist. Who is killing Sorcerer? We have Bone Charm on Sorcerer, so if Sorcerer dies, whatever. 7 damage, 7 still, so it saves itself. But the worst case. So Repel side is better, but I do think I keep this. With only 2 rerolls left. 3 damage still. We are killing 1 imp, so we can kill here and save the Sorcerer. This imp is not killing the Bash. So right now, 1, 2, 3 are alive, and the Keeper is also alive. So it's only about the Herbalist. We can honestly, even if we keep entirely like this, stop here, and then we hit this, and then kill the core with the range. It's already good enough, kind of. Yeah, the sorcerer dies, but who cares about the sorcerer? No. Like this herbalist can also die next turn, no? Because the stupid cantrip is propping this demon. So of course we can roll the herbalist now. Not two, I can do that. Then kill the thing here. But basically we can keep these 3 sides. Yeah, sorcerer doesn't need to be kept. Keeping is yeah, 2 rerolls, yeah, 2 rerolls, so we roll this. Just roll this. This one I keep now. No, this. Convenient. Well, I mean, yeah, that's convenient. Anyone changing plans? Because maybe I'm changing plans. maybe I'm changing plans a little bit. Is this stupid or not? Everything can show and call in a moment. It's fine. It's fine. Then we just because this thing is already dead, you know. We can just vine it, and then Keeper doesn't need block, and then Keeper can block Herbalist instead. That's like completely okay. No problem there. How do I want to play this? What's this or what? I mean, this is fine. If Herbalist hits the cantrip on this, we can just stop it before it kills itself. AOD is still healthy, 1 mana bank, 2 poison. After that is here. Maybe that's better. For these souls. Imagine not forcing Valkyrie, guys. Cannot BP. Yeah, why were you not force your Valkyrie? But to be fair, Angel Feather on Keeper is still quite good. But what about Bullseye? Yeah, Keeper Feather is still very strong, especially with still a side that we can use. And here as well. This with the Keeper actually doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's only top bottom. It's fine. It's fine. Top bottom. But what about Bullseye? Bullseye middle column uses here. Probably uses here. Uses here. Uses here. Wait. Wait, hang on, guys. I see a repel. I don't know, like 12. I see a block 12, repel 12 that we can maybe do. No, not really 12 because it can only equip 2. So the Bloodlust cannot go, or the door doesn't work, and then we have this Bloodlust. Maybe it's 4 here, and then with engage it's 8. Nah, this thing is just better, right? Unless you say random is strong. We just random into, I don't know, Dolphin. Because Dolphin with Bash, Dolphin with Keeper, both are pretty sick. The final one is red, but I don't even know whether we are actually upgrading our red to tier 3 or not. Yeah? We are not gaining HP. The only thing that we might gain when we upgrade to tier 3 is clan success. Okay, to be fair, this is good. Random is always good. Yeah, random is always good. This is amazing. This is great on the sorcerer. Viper. For once, Viper is not that good. I mean, it's okay on the bash. It makes the. Actually, it's good on the bash. But items on the bash are already here, so I kind of don't want another thing to put on the bash. And we're just wasting efficient items. Ornament Keeper, yeah, door doesn't work in the final boss though, unless it's the. Like against Dragon, it doesn't work. Against XecnaR and against the hand, it can work sometimes, but it's not very fast. Just take the freaking Angel Feather, you know? But no cleanse means that if we are facing AoE poison against dragon, or like no weakness, no cleanse. So if we are being hit by dragon AoE poison on turn 1, or the hand AoE poison on turn 1, the Keeper doesn't. It still saves everybody, but we have until turn 2 to kill. And the shield on the Keeper is not actual damage. So it's scary. On the other hand, something like Seal Cave was okay, hand powers okay. Stone's not that good. Yeah, random can absolutely break. Chaos 1 Bloodlust is funny, you know. yeah, Chaos 1 Bloodlust is definitely funny. What's our plan against Dragon? Yeah, what is our plan against Dragon? If it opens with, because against the hand, there's always a possibility the sorcerer can pop off. But against the Dragon, and it starts with the poison is on right side, right? So it does not get buffed by monster column. Yeah, but it is still 4 poison AoE, which is killing our whole team on turn 2. If it is killing our whole team on turn 2, too vulnerable with Herbalist is 3 per mana. It's only 1, so it's not getting boosted. It's a little bit weird. We might have enough damage in time. It's only 40 HP, but it's going to be close. But yeah, of course, if we see dragon and it opens with the bite, then something like this can help a lot. And in the final boss, we can also put something like this with the Edge of Feather. So now suddenly Keeper is blocking 7. And because the door doesn't always work. So yeah, probably Edge of Feather is fine. But we cannot risk completely bricking, and this is playable. We definitely do not need Bloodlust here. 4 is already enough to wipe these things off the map. The cantrip in here is not doing much. It's going to be petrified, but still it's better than regen. Yeah, maybe like this then. Or we can do Bone Charm here and then kill here. Because Assassin, even if it starts the next fight with 3 HP, it can always roll dodge sometimes. But the Sorcerer has no way to mitigate besides its own HP. So I think I like this item combination. Yeah, I think I like this item combination. Yeah. People of the Gods. It protects this and then 7. Yeah, 7 shield here. So the assassin is already almost alive. And of course, assassin can roll. Assassin has dodge immediately, so if we want to do that, we can also do that. But I think I want to roll the assassin, and we can also try to roll this because it kills 2 snipers immediately and hit this basilisk. Oh yeah, it's true. If I shield people, it blocks 14. Assassin is like super omega alive. The only this side is better, but we just accept this, yeah, because this already solved this turn. 8 damage, 6 damage heavy. I would like to roll maybe the body slam. Like rolling this middle side and suddenly Bash is one-shotting a basilisk. Keeping the 6 damage is not the worst thing though. Rolling is fine. Roll 2. Unfortunately, both the cantrip hits the same one, so this reroll cantrip is only +2, but that's fine. Yeah, Basilisk dead. Sniper's dead. How do we grow on? I mean, we can grow here, but growing here doesn't even do anything now. Because the this side is petrified. So maybe just grow a sorcerer. It's a fighter wood, or who can say? Debatable. It's probably fine. Infinite? Infinite? Okay, no infinite. Okay, who is it? The hand. I need to end this fight very fast. If we stay here for... Honestly, turn 1, it can only one-shot a whole team, yeah. This is a 12 damage clip. This is a 12 damage clip, we can one-shot a whole team, but Keeper is here. No, I don't think it's used in this fight. So probably like this. And Bonchan's uses here, so we can take it away. There's no target for the dog. There is no shield side. But that's on. I think this is a fight where we do this. Yeah, this is a fight we do this because the double cantrip side actually can go super degen, and we have round ball 3 with the fight. And I think we are keeping this herbalist. I think we should just keeping this herbalist because I don't see these being better than the herbalist at all. Unless they tell me somehow the witch side is what we need because it is weakened too. 7 AoE damage, 8 AoE damage on turn 1, but Keeper rolls the side we already saved. 4 poison is what we are worried about. Like this side is the side we are most worried about. Followed by this and then this. If it summons 4 sabers, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not even better because we get freaking lower HP. And the herbalist I see right here the insane damage. We keep the herbalist. Are we dodging or not? This gives us a very funny backup plan. Don't know if it's good, but it is certainly funny. Is that we just keep dodging and we roll 2 damage at a time and win the fight like that. Because the chance to hit one of these sides on in the turn is not even that low. It's like, what's the chance to miss both of these? 2 of 3 to the power of 3, right? So yeah, every single turn we have a 19 out of 27 to dodge. Every single turn. Of course, we lose out on 8 damage side, which is yeah, pretty good because it has 40 HP. That is 1/5 of its HP, yeah, this side alone. So maybe that's like not the best idea, but it's certainly funny to consider. But I don't think I do this because we do want to rush the hand. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damage is indeed pretty good. So we yeah, we keep it like this, yeah. Combo 3 as well. Oh god, 5 AoE poison here. But this already saves everyone. Not the sorcerer because it had exactly 5 HP, so there's no saving the sorcerer. Oh. That's annoying. That's annoying, but maybe we can do something about that. Yeah, maybe we can do something about that, like right now. 4 poison single use is pretty good on immediately on the hand. It's 8 damage now, 12 damage next turn, and ability is still like Bash is full HP. The keeper is a 2, the herbalist is a 2, sorcerer is dead. But still 4 heroes alive next turn, and maybe you can kill this. Regen's dead, Monka, yeah, Regen's dead. There is no way to save it this turn. Unless we kill the hand or stun it. So yeah, we just hope for the best. But I do think maybe I keep this side. I don't know whether keeping this is good or not because it does open up some potential reroll bloodlust. Oh, rescue? No. Poison goes through block. Poison goes through block, so this thing is dead. Yeah, poison goes through block, so this thing is dead. So it opens with probably the worst attack here. Every other attack we can deal with, kind of. Maybe this is a little bit annoying, but wait, summon 5 sabers. But this one we just full block. This one we full block, no problem. This one full block, no problem. This one is the one that kills a sorcerer no matter what. Is that meant to be big pushover? If you do not die turn 1, yes. The biggest risk of this thing is that it kills you turn 1 sometimes. Because its sides are very strong. So usually whenever it starts with open summon saber, the fight is won. But any of these sides are very threatening. Ability is already living. Well, this side is very good though, on the hand right now. It does close the potential for this bloodlust, but maybe I don't care about the bloodlust. I just take the 4 poison. Yeah, I just take the 4 poison and we roll everything else. And 9 damage exert, don't take that. 6 mana, so if I roll 3, we can bank 3 mana. Maybe keep this now and then roll the others. Don't see how summoning 5 sabers not that bad? No, 5 sabers pretty fine. You would be very surprised at how easy sabers are to deal with. And the hand just going to die, and the summon sabers are also being put to reinforcements here. So they are not even coming immediately. I mean, we can roll this block side, but I don't see it doing anything useful. That's not very good. I mean, this doesn't even do anything. Body slam now would be super sick because yeah, it's anti-damage. 9 damage exhaust, we can kill this, but I don't see why that's even a good thing. Can kill this one instead. But I don't even know whether exhausting the bash is a good idea or not, because next turn this side is still completely open. And I want to roll this next turn. Outcome, yeah, pretty bad. This outcome pretty bad. This guy exhausts, so we don't need to care about it. I do not think we use the bash side at all. So we unfortunately skip a turn on the bash. But all of these sides are just way better next turn. I mean, of course, if you roll the 7 heavy, then you're losing 2 damage. But this side have huge potential. Keeper, yeah, Keeper cannot. No, it can. You can vine it to 4, and then it can do it next turn. You can vine it. But the Herbalist doesn't have a long mana. It's a scary spot. If we do it like this, suddenly the hands are 24, but the bash has no potential for massive burst next turn. So I think we just accept this outcome. Unless you tell me to not Miasma and then vine the hand triple instead, but Miasma immediately is only 1 less damage and also slowly kills this thing. I think 4 mana instead of hitting the hand with Vow. No, if we roll the Vow, then of course we go in with the hand. Like the case where we vine a Keeper to rescue next turn is already when we roll this side on the bash. Then we can do that. But yeah, this kind of sucks. And yeah, this is a combo of Osteoporosis and the Sculpt right here. So that we cannot set the Sorcerer on turn 1. 32 shield. Be nice, we can convert this into something. Oh yeah, we just accept this turn 1. And we can die. Yeah, we can actually die here like this. With this opener. Oh. Let's see. I see what you are trying to do, yeah? And once again, the bash is rolling empty. With this, the Keeper cannot rescue. I can rescue the bash. So if it rolls, the bash still is getting 14 block. No, the Keeper cannot be safe, and the Herbalist cannot be safe unless the hand dies this turn. But if the Keeper rolls the rescue, we can still shield and rescue here and 14 block on the bash. Oh. Mine, guys. Anybody was scared for a second? I'm not scared. Wait, was anybody scared or what? Okay, this admittedly this is not like completely winning just yet, but I think it's not so bad though. I mean, Close Runner is not exactly super chill yet because we are basically 2v2 here, and the bash has 4 poison. Yeah, we are playing 2v2 and the bash has 4 poison. Oh yeah, and then people say at the start of the run that Harpoon is not that good. Yeah? Just checking. Oh yeah, it's true. Bash does not have poison. Like this bash does not have poison. So 2v2 with 4/4, we win this. Yeah, we should win this now. Pretty convincingly. And of course we vine something because next turn mana is useless. So maybe vine here. And it goes to 2 damage, which is not a very clean kill. So maybe here. 4/4 is better because 4... it's the same. 3, yeah, 3 with the steal maybe. So 3 is here is clean, so here is 3. Yeah, 3, and then the bash can roll this and kill whichever one. Yeah, we just accept this turn. But if we roll Assassin and Bricks, well, they are going in. but we win. Video assassin hand dice with a dagger. It does. Holy moly, that was that was rough. Oh, that was rough. But we yeah, we tied the streak. Oh, that was rough. Man, almost died the head because it opened with double poison. Like scary as hell. But yeah, we got that. That was a good. Yeah, good run to tie the streak as well. Like if we win a run with like 0 deaths, everything is free, then pretty anticlimactic, no? But when we play the run that we are forced into some garbage curse and also like come close to death a few times, it's a lot more exciting. And the loser, no, it's true. If the hand doesn't buff my vulnerable side, we actually cannot kill it. And turn 1 poison down and actually also play fully. So pretty happy that I went in on turn 1 immediately with the poison. And skipping the bash is also, I mean, skipping the bash is obvious, yeah, but still need to make the right decision. Yeah, we have, yeah, we tied the streak. So no matter what happens the next stream, like, that's probably going to be the last slice the dice run on stream in a while. The next stream, that is. Either I lose the streak or we go to 18 afterwards. We are back to the spire. But for now, that's good. Well, yeah, that's definitely it for me. So I send you somewhere. Yeah, nobody is playing. Nobody is playing Size and Dice on Twitch, so we probably go to a Spire stream if there's anybody playing Spire. But this hour also not a lot of people. Oh, I see 820 hard run. I can go there. Back to the Spire means happiness gone. Yeah, back to the Spire, back to defect sucking and silent dying in random places. And to get a trick, someone trick open-ended? No, it's not open-ended. I'm probably going to lose it off stream, but I only play on stream until 18. But then I play faster runs off stream, and if I die, I just die. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always. And yeah, see you next time we try to beat the trick.